Oh, wait.
Wait!
Okay, now I'm recording.
Do it!
Okay. Last time on Strange Times, our group, fresh out of dealing with the military brigade, decided to continue onward to get Alan back. They decided, however, to make camp about a half-day's travel away as night was falling. It was then, while they were setting up camp, that a group of refugees was heading towards them. Phelan decided that it was not going to be a good idea to let them go off on their own, as there were many injured and not looking worse for the wear. She volunteered to help them, to heal them, which Zoltan agreed as well. Meanwhile, the rest of the group, Womble, I don't remember. Were you rolling in the mud looking for worms at this time, Womble?
Yes.
That was happening? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Womble was looking for some worms and some mud. Xanar was attempting to fish to find food for the bear cub. And then Snurp said, "Hey, I can do that too," and attempted to use a crossbow. There's a reason you don't try to fish with a crossbow, and he found that out when he almost decapitated poor Phelan. Let's see here.
After a fucking crossbow bolt.
After a fair warning from Phelan, Snurp attempted again, and this time actually was successful, though, so good on him. Who knew that you could fish with a crossbow bolt? Meanwhile, though, while this was all happening, our friend Sneed had slunk away from the rest of the group and noticed a very particular shady individual following the refugees. After doing some various signaling to the group, they determined they needed to send someone out to go observe this individual. Snurp was voluntold because Zoltan could make him invisible. Unfortunately for Snurp, his sneaking luck hadn't improved, and he still got found out by the man and shot an arrow right into his leg. Good news is, invisible lets him make the arrow invisible as long as he holds onto it, so he was able to slink away in time.
I believe the term was invisible at the time.
You're right, it was invisible. Thank you for the correction. However, while the group was waiting for Snurp to get back, Sneed and the mysterious assassin locked eyes and began combat. The group valiantly rushed to the other side to try and deal with this unseen foe, and poor Zoltan decided that getting an arrow to the leg wasn't good enough, and he said, "Hey y'all, watch this," and took one right into the neck and almost died. After that, though, with the distraction in tow, the rest of the group managed to subdue the attacker and his horse thanks to Womble's sleep at the last possible moment. And here's where we find our group now.
So, it's pretty fucking late. It's probably close to like it's probably about a couple hours past sundown. Xanar, I believe, is standing over his form. Snurp is sprinting up. Everyone's kind of dispersed. But there's this figure, this cloaked figure, currently just passed out in front of you. Swords fallen to his side. A while back on the bridge, there's the horse, who is currently just sort of stomping back and forth, seemingly disturbed on the bridge, looking around, not sure
Did
what
the horse
to do.
wake back up?
Oh yeah, the horse was asleep too. That's right, that's in the notes.
It's
I
in a
missed
minute
that.
of combat.
I didn't have a marker on him, thank you.
Is sleep concentration, though?
I can't marker him because he's actually a doodle. Okay. So yeah, horse is passed out. I guess I'll denote that with horse upside down now. So what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna
Find the dude.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and grab a rope, but I don't have a rope because I forgot it got burned.
I have 50 feet of silk rope. So
I have manacles still, I think. Or did I use these? I feel like I might have used these.
I don't think we have keys for your manacles.
We can just cut off his arms after the fact.
Prisoner's a prisoner. I don't care about the key.
Damn, guys.
Okay. Who's gonna try to
Oh, in a man's throat.
Fair enough. Either
Would
way,
you take
I'm
that?
not
Who's trying to tie him up?
me.
All right. He is passed out. I would like you to make a sleight of hand check just to make sure you don't like jostle him awake while you're trying to do this.
Alright, let me. Where the hell? Oh.
I'm gonna hold him. I'm gonna hold him down. I'm gonna pin him down while she's tying.
Just as a precaution, all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, give me a second.
Do I want to ready an Eldritch Blast in case he wakes up?
So I'm with the group right now, correct?
Whoa. Okay,
Yep.
so I nat 20 that shit.
Okay.
Nice.
very carefully, like sort of leaning him up and kind of pushing Xanar's arms away. You manage to get the rope around him a dozen or so times, and you tie it tight behind him. He's got his arms. Are you like hog style tying him, or just the arms, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna tie his hands and feet separately.
Okay.
And as soon as I'm finished, I'm gonna start going through everything to make sure that he has no weapons, nothing to get loose, because
Make an investigation check.
he already tried to kill us once, so.
I take off his mask.
Okay, 1 second.
18.
18. Okay. As you kind of check him over, you find a couple of daggers in his sides, so you take those out of some holsters. As you check him over, besides the short swords, you already kicked the longbow away from him. You pull off the arrows that he had on his back, and you don't think he's got any other weapons on his person.
I wasn't just looking for weapons, like anything that could be used.
Like improvised anything?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I mean, as you kind of check him over more thoroughly, along his belt, you do find like a utility knife and like some other little tiny stuff. So you take his belt and you kind of toss it over. Just some pouches with what seem to be just general like little equipment supplies things. Seems to be a thieves' tool kit amongst the group. So if someone wanted to take that, they could add that to their kit. Other than that,
I'll take that.
You've got that taken away. He doesn't have any other pouches. You don't see immediately on him any other weapons or knives or anything.
Okay. Short of stripping him naked, I'm content.
So what I'm hearing is we defeated a man in black clothing. You took away his belt with all his utility tools, and now we're going to interrogate him. Anyone else think we just caught the Batman?
Now, Batman wouldn't have been caught.
Batman would have had a plan for this.
Batman
Snurp,
wouldn't have fell out of a tree.
You reach up and you kind of pull down the cloth that's over his mouth. It seems to be it reveals a humanoid face, a human face, somewhat dark tan, kind of a bit gruff. No real like immediate discerning features. Kind of like a strong cut to his face. Seems to be a very stern, stoic-looking individual, but nothing really identifying to him.
Nobody recognizes him.
No.
Okay.
I will pull it back up just so he doesn't realize it's off when he wakes up.
Okay.
How long does sleep last, little Womble?
Forever.
Forever? That sounds like death. Did we just kill this man?
It lasts for about a minute.
It's forever if you put him to sleep with a sword.
That's
noise.
called death.
You can always dose it with the same poison Zoltan caught. My guess is the same result.
So considering it is a minute, that's probably right about now. All of a sudden, as you kind of look back over to him, he's not thrashing or anything. His eyes are just now open, and he's looking at each of you.
Well, good morning, sleepyhead.
I put my foot on him.
So,
I'm gonna reach in my pack and I'm gonna pull out that questionable meat that I have.
I forgot he had that.
It's probably a little bit rancid by now.
I am very sorry no one had any of the charlatan's pink berries.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna say,
Who are you? What do you want with us?
I'm gonna take a bite of it. I'm gonna just take a bite of it. I'm gonna spit it right next to his face so we can just smell the. It's probably really smelly by now.
Sure, make an intimidation check. In your snurpy little way.
Oh, that is an 18.
An 18.
Oh my god!
Charisma, baby.
He sits there and he kind of, his eyes dart back and forth a little bit. I could ask the same of you lot. What are you doing here?
I asked you first.
Riker. Riker of the Kingdom of Reichland. Yes, I know it's a funny name. What are you doing? And why are you with this group of refugees?
Well, they just kind of walked up to us.
yeah, we're not with them. They just seemed like they needed help. Why did you try to kill members of our group?
Kind of like looks around really quick. There's a lot of bandits in these parts, as you know.
We
I
are.
didn't know if I could trust you. All I know is there was a lizard in a tree with a bow. You don't fuck around with that around here. And his eyes are just kind of darting between each of you.
Zoltan kind of looks back at Sneed. He looks back at him. I can see that.
Okay.
But can I roll an insight check to see if he's telling us the truth?
Go for it.
That is a 14.
From what you can tell, he's very shook, but you can't really read if he's being honest or not. He seems emotional at the moment.
So, why were you following the refugees?
I was assigned to. You
By.
don't just let refugees wander in. They could be spies.
I could see that.
He's not here for us.
I'm gonna take my
So
foot
what
off.
are you all doing here?
I'm gonna say
He's not here for us.
I'm gonna take my foot off of him.
He's just following those guys.
See, it's a funny story, really. I was out traveling one day, and I found a lizard man out by in the woods by himself. And I'm going to be honest with you, he's just going to keep going until somebody
Well,
interrupts.
here we go.
Okay, Zoltan.
Yeah.
Yeah, chill out with the story.
All right. Fair enough.
So, what are
Okay.
your plans? You gonna let me go? Or you gonna kill me here?
Oh, we're
What?
not gonna just straight up murder you.
Why in the nine hells would we kill him?
Don't look at me like that.
So you're not bandits, or you're really
No,
shitty
we're
bandits?
not bandits.
I mean, we could be really shitty bandits. What, are we bandits? I don't
no,
even know.
we're not bandits.
Oh, thank God. I don't want to be a bandit.
Rip only steals when he's hungry.
Okay.
Zoltan, when he hears that, is just going to kind of look into his bag to see if his rations are still there.
I mean, yeah, you didn't get robbed.
I
You're
know. But
sit tight for a few minutes.
I mean, I don't have an option, do I?
No, not really. Sorry.
Can I easily be leaned up against a tree? My face is in the mud.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
I'll pick him up and take him over to a tree.
Okay, you kind of drag his ass over, and you just sort of like slump him up back against the tree. He's still completely bound, and he kind of sits there to adjust, to kind of get his arms out, like, you know, as comfortable as you can get with your legs and arms bound. And he kind of sits there, eyes still kind of darting between each of you guys.
If you can give me a couple of hours, I'm more than happy to.
Sorry, one more time.
I said that if you don't mind waiting a couple of hours, I'm more than happy to heal your wounds.
Okay. Now I'm actually confused. Why?
now I'm confused, too. Didn't he just try to kill us?
Sit there and
In fact,
stop.
didn't he almost kill me? I still got the scar.
Yeah. You don't have... yeah, he almost killed you, but I stopped it, didn't I?
Duly
You know what,
noted,
nice
but I
and
still got a
cool.
scar.
I didn't say we're untying him. I'm just not going to let him suffer from the ass whooping you just took.
Nice and foolish are two very different things. That's foolish.
I didn't say I'm untying him. I said I would heal him.
Do what you want, Elf. But I think that's a bad call.
His eyes are kind of just dart between you guys. They seem like one eyebrow is a little bit raised. Is like, so let me guess. Fresh adventurer party. You guys just met like a week ago.
That was gonna be my story.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm picking up that vibe pretty hard. He
Wow.
coughs up a little bit of blood.
Oh, you don't look so good. You're still looking a little better than when you hit me in the damn neck.
I'm gonna try and patch him up for what I can do.
Okay, I mean, you can make a medicine check to try to staunch some of the bleeding.
Zoltan doesn't look happy that he's healing.
Six.
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
No, what did you get?
16.
16? Okay. As you go up to him to try to like address some of the wounds, he kind of like wiggles like, all I really need is if you could get the arrow wound that's currently stuck in my right kidney. That one's probably the only one that's probably fatal. And you kind of like reach down, you start tending to that. You snap off the back of the arrowhead, you pull out the shaft, which when you pull out that shaft too, he just kind of goes, oh. Like you could tell he's done this before. And you wind up just sort of dressing it, putting a pad against it, and sort of just wrapping around it to try to staunch the bleeding. Okay.
If you just pulled it out, I could still reuse it. Now I can't reuse it.
Well, I appreciate not leaving the barb.
You can have one of my friggin' arrows, if it means that much to you. And I'm not that much of an asshole.
Zoltan just kind of is standing next to Scene, now shaking his head disapprovingly.
I'll be able to do a better job for you in a couple of hours.
I mean, I'm not gonna... I'm still confused. You guys are weird.
Yeah,
Is my horse okay?
Oh yeah, he's just taking a little nap over there.
your horse is over on the bridge. I'll go check on it if you want.
Sleeping like a baby.
Appreciate it.
Minor illusion would have faded off too.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk off and go over to the horse.
Okay. It's
Zoltan.
conked out. It's for the purpose of this, I'll say it's laying down. And it's just sort of sitting there at the side of the bridge. There's two side pouches wide open. Some pink residue around the edge of one of them.
Are the pouches empty?
Yeah. Totally empty.
Wait a minute.
Well, I know out of game that Womble ransacked it, but in game I don't.
Your
So.
character does not. You're correct.
I'm gonna try to gently wake the horse.
Okay. You can kind of shake it a little bit, and it kind of, and it just gets up, and it's currently just trotting around, looking around a bit.
All
Are
right.
you gonna try to do anything with it, or are you just gonna back off?
Oh no, I'm gonna take the reins and try to walk it back over to the tree line. Where
All right.
everybody
If
else
you know that's gonna make you do an animal handling.
is. Yep. 19. My wisdom is great.
Okay. You grab it by the reins, and it kind of argues with you a bit, but you do manage to slowly start to coax it back over towards the guy tied up against the tree, or tied up next to the tree. You just bring it like nearby.
Yeah.
Okay. The horse is upset, but you notice the moment that it kind of gets into the woods there and it sees the dude tied up against the tree, it kind of goes from like a panic to like it calms down really fast, and it just sort of sits there and just sort of stares at the dude against the tree, kind of like waiting. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. He seems well trained.
Yeah. Everstead is really, we've been around for a while.
I do have an additional question for you. Do you have? You said you were sent to watch them, the refugees.
Right.
So, do you have any orders or anything that would explain this, or any proof?
That I'm watching them? I mean, no, I don't carry around my orders on paper. That would be kind of stupid for an agent.
I thought I'd ask. Wouldn't hurt.
Valid question, but no, I have no way to prove any of this to you guys.
Wait a minute. Oh no. When we have this already there, should they become a friend at that guy?
Can you lighten the womble a slight bit? I can't understand that.
Man, I even struggled there.
Yeah, sorry, Azure.
So wait a second. Is this guy our friend now?
I would not consider him a friend.
So we don't have to give back all this stuff I got.
What stuff you got?
I got some daggers and some arrows and some drunks and drinks.
Uh, great.
Do you want this back?
Yes, I would like back my belongings that I've had and owned.
Damn. Oh. Barely. Do I got all your stuff back to him?
Zoltan's staying out of this. Zoltan's gonna go check on the refugees.
Okay. It'll be a short walk to get back over the bridge.
So, I got like $2 out of your pouch, so can I only give one of those back? They're really, really nice. I can see my dagger over here.
Womble, if you do have to give any of the stuff back, I'll give you gold in return, okay? Is that a fair deal?
I guess.
Okay. I can't verify his story until I've rested.
So, there's a chance I get to keep it on.
There's always a chance, but we'll see.
Just
Make an
think,
insight check, Womble.
Wait, me make an insight check?
Yep.
Ooh. That would be an 8.
8? Okay. As you're kind of talking about that, and he's kind of looking at you, you could tell he's just trying really hard to read what the hell you're trying to, like, what direction you guys are going, but you can't really tell too much beyond that.
It's apparent that this is just a big misunderstanding. He's not following us, he's following them, so
Right, exactly.
we don't have to worry about him.
Well, I just want to make sure he's not from the Theocracy or going to frickin' murder one of us if we let him loose. So, give me a few hours. I want to make sure we're not going to be dead. And then everybody can go on their merry frickin' way. How's that sound? I just want to make sure you actually are part of Reichland. No offense.
No, I understand.
I'm going to go off and try to meditate and rest.
Okay. Zoltan, you at this point get back to the refugees, and the old man you guys had met earlier kind of waddles up to you right away. What's going on? Did you repel the attacker?
Yeah, everything is fine. Do not worry. There was someone out in the distance. We have taken care of it. He is incapacitated at the moment, and my friends are interrogating him as we speak. Everything is fine. Everyone relax.
What were his colors? Was he of Theocracy?
He is wearing all black. I have not the foggiest idea who he's with.
Who does he claim to be with?
He claims he's from Reichland, but I can't really read the guy.
Why would Reichland be watching us?
They said something about making sure refugees wasn't spies. Y'all ain't spies, are you?
No, I mean...
just asking them.
Zoltan's not a smart, he's a simple man.
Kind of looks back at the rest of the group, just kind of looks
Tactful.
around like, I think we would be very poor spies.
Or really good spies.
Most of us are dead.
Most? And Zoltan kind of looks around, hoping nobody died since he left.
We left the village with 140 almost.
Oh, I'm sorry. My condolences.
Right. No one here is a spy.
Well, that's good. Because as long as you ain't spies, I think they're just going to watch you for a while. Because you are in their country, and they just want to make sure nothing bad happens, I suppose.
It still has me worried. Thank you for checking on us, though. I will let the others know that you have kept us safe this day.
Yeah. I'll stick by you guys, too, just to be safe.
It's appreciated. The younger ones have started to appreciate your, as you say, hillbilly music.
Oh, well, I'd be happy to continue if you would indulge me so.
Well, they would be a fan of this, yes.
All right, let's get to it.
But randomly, you guys start hearing fucking hoedown music from across the river start up. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Zoltan's an entertainer.
Yep. Oh, 1 second, I have to go deal with a dog.
All right. Well, while he's gone, I guess we'll just talk amongst ourselves.
Well, we
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
well, we probably shouldn't leave him by himself.
No way. We see the bag.
In case any real bandits come out.
I will go sit on his lap.
And then
And
I
keep him
kind of
there.
like scare myself when I start looking around, see if I see any bandits.
1 second.
Okay.
Sorry, what'd you ask?
I said we should probably not leave him by himself in case there are any other bandits, or sorry, any real bandits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you're just looking around for other threats.
Yep.
Make a perception check.
And I took the initiative to go sit on his lap and keep him down.
21.
As you kind of peer around in the distance, you don't see anything. Wiggling a little bit, but there's nothing that you can spot. Even with your dark vision, the night's pretty quiet. You see an owl take off in one direction, but otherwise,
Like him.
Well, so it seems clear for now. But we can't just leave him tied up like this without anybody to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, I don't think we can bring him too close to the party. Group of refugees over there. Don't want to intimidate them or anything.
No?
you think I look intimidating right now?
Yeah.
As he's sitting on the lap.
And the goblin sitting on his lap. Yeah.
I imagine Womble with just a deadpan face, just staring at him, go, "Yeah."
I'm not gonna lie. I always knew goblins stank, but holy hell!
Yeah, you stink.
Yeah, he's a smelly one.
Yeah, this guy sure is derp.
I bathe, so you guys know. I don't know if you recognize what that is, but it's when you like get in water and you use like soap and you scrub it.
Am I still wet from the bath?
Yeah, a little bit.
Just look at myself. I'm like, I bathe too, but maybe not as elegantly as some others.
Snurp's probably still wet too then. My impromptu bath.
I'm gonna wander off into the dark, retrieve my rope, and go climb a nearby tree.
Okay, it's not
Wait,
that
what?
much difficult. It's not that difficult. Make a quick athletics check for me, or acrobatics, whatever's higher.
Let's see. They're the same, +2, so 17 + 2, 19.
Oh yeah, no problem at all. You managed to get up into a decent sized tree there and sit down. You just kind of looking around, or you just kind of resting?
I'm gonna rest, but at the same time, I've got my bow across my lap.
Okay. You can just start to sort of doze off a little bit there as you listen to those forest sounds around you and the distant sound of some children laughing as you hear Zoltan giggling while he's playing this small little folk tune.
That's the reason I picked a faraway tree. I thought I'd be free of the music, but alas.
It's permeated your soul.
I mean,
You'll be able to hear him no matter where on the continent you are.
I mean, look at the map, everyone. I picked a tree far away on the opposite side, and I'm still hearing the music.
You'll hear it no matter where you go.
Womble's on the lap. Snurp, what are you doing?
Is Womble gonna take watch or is Snurp gonna take watch?
Stay awake for plenty of time. Don't worry. I got this. Sleep is for those who have eyelids.
Remember last time you sleep in tavern? You passed out in the middle of the day and you get mad at us.
Good reason.
I can't hear your mic. You're
Oh, shit.
roboting out real bad.
Really?
Yep.
Beep boop. Is my...
I was hearing you fine. I just couldn't understand the Womble voice tonight.
Really.
Usually I'm pretty good at that.
It was more so the Womble voice that was giving me
God
trouble,
damn it!
not the microphone itself.
You
I've
gotta find
regressed.
a happy medium between Womble voice and making sense, Azure.
It's just not my day, you know? I'm not in my peak condition.
Poor Azure.
It's okay, Azure. We forgive you.
No, you don't have one, I can tell.
I feel like my Snurp voice is off today too, so if it helps.
Thanks. It does.
Okay, what's going on, guys?
I guess if Womble's gonna take first watch, I'm gonna go get some shut-eye.
I'm gonna take all the watch.
I tried to caution you against it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Womble, you're gonna stay up the whole night and just watch this guy?
Yep.
Oh my god, you need to take turns with someone.
I don't know. I feel like a night of having Womble stare at you is probably going to unnerve you in the long run.
If you're gonna try to convince Azure, you have to do it in character.
I'm probably good.
I'm telling him, I told him about that, but I'm actually gonna probably come in on a second watch anyways.
Okay. So,
I'll come in on a third watch then to help.
do the rest of you head back to the camp for now, or where are you going? I know that Sneed's up in a tree. It looks like Phelan wandered over to a tree on the opposite side and is just sort of relaxing, occasionally opening an eye with irritated look over in the direction of a giggling Zoltan.
I don't know why she doesn't like the music, but you know, not everyone can be a fan.
You're oblivious to it, Zoltan. You're across the river.
Darn it.
We're gonna get about here, kind of look across at all the people and everything that's happening there. Kind of do a double take. Nope, I'm gonna snuggle up behind this tree and sleep in the grass.
Okay. Xanar, where are you going?
I'll probably head back across the river and spend some time over there. Maybe get a little bit of fish if there is any left. If not, that's fine. I'll just eat one of my rations.
They share a bit around. And Xanar, for you even personally, with Zoltan playing the tune and everything, it reminds you a lot of simpler festival days back in your hometown, and it's a genuinely like heartwarming experience, especially after such a weird, dangerous night.
Okay.
Now, Womble, are you just sitting on this guy's lap, staring him in the face?
And talking to him, yes.
Okay. What would you have anything specific to say?
Hmm.
You should read him a joke book.
I don't have any joke books.
Damn.
You got a spell book, don't you?
It has very few spells in it.
And
That's the joke.
You should teach him all about wormomancy.
I should.
It's Womble's unique spellcasting.
Anything specific, Azure, or you just kind of chat?
Okay, I'm gonna first hit him with the good old...
You can be crafty.
You're gonna have to repeat that. I'm really.
He said you come here often.
Yeah, even Cheesemore got that
I
one.
heard that one.
I got that one that time.
I didn't.
I didn't. I don't.
How did half the people...
I didn't get that either.
Azure. I love the Womble accent, but it's really hard to understand.
I'll be even clearer now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I was trying to be clearer.
I know. I'm sorry.
You help me. Captain.
Was that worse?
That was worse.
Shit.
Yeah, I cut off in the middle, but I still understood.
There are some cutoffs at the time. Maybe RTX doesn't work with Womble voice.
Maybe that's it.
Probably.
I'll turn that off.
Let's see what happens if you do that now. Yeah.
Do you come here often?
That's better.
That was much more
There
clear.
we go. That was the best one all night so far.
Wow, it's actually just been that the whole time.
I
knew it!
Cuts off Womble.
What a twist!
For some reason, it thinks my voice is noise.
Oh, that's really funny, actually.
Wait.
I had a feeling it might have been this like 15 minutes ago.
Okay. Okay, so he just kind of sit there, stare at you like, I mean, I've been through here a couple times before. Why?
I was just wondering if you ever thought about settling down.
Like, This is the weirdest night of my
I'm a little concerned about where this is headed.
Oh no! I do love how the hillbilly music's playing in the background of this attempted seduction.
Charisma. Azure.
What am I rolling?
Charisma. Just charisma.
I'm not sure how much of that I have.
It's an attribute.
That is an 8.
An 8? Okay. He kind of just stares at you like, you know what? I'm just gonna. You keep talking. My eyes are gonna look like they're closed, but I swear I'm listening. He just sort of leans back a bit, and his eyes sort of close a bit.
Did I give you permission to use your eyelids?
No response.
You keep using those like that and I'll get them out of there. Those who use their eyelids without permission do not get to keep them.
Kind of like opens his eyes a little bit like, okay, first of all, chill. Second of all, what do you want from me, dude?
Companionship. Not like in that whole living life together type way, but like cool friends.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. Okay. I saw the pause. My pizza's here.
Hey, Padley, you know what actually?
He's not here.
Oh shit. But hey guys,
What's
you know
up?
what would really help with those dogs that occasionally bark? Our TX voice.
Wait, are you sponsored by them or something?
I wanna be.
Anybody watching this YouTube video in the future, it's not a sponsored ad.
Not like. Oh, no.
You just had to compromise.
Because apparently it has to be said.
What? No.
That's sponsored content.
I gotta say, I'm really out of it today. My throat's getting torn up from just this.
Yeah, but she's awake now.
You know, like freaking Brian. You know how I can go for like half an hour some days? I'm breaking down after 10 minutes.
Oh, no, I'm this close to hitting you.
What's wrong with me?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
No, you gotta get really grainy with it.
I find it ironic that your enhancer thought it was just noise.
That
It
was pretty
de-enhanced
great.
me.
This will enhance all your noise. Ah, just kidding.
John, you saw what it did to my keyboard. I mean, you saw it with your earballs, but you get it.
Yep.
It was really good for that. And maybe dogs, I've never tried it on that.
Well, go adopt one, test it, and then return it.
God
Actually
damn.
not gonna. After all, this is not actually gonna work on the dogs.
Yeah. I wonder if why didn't Padley prepay? That should have been a thing. Now he has to
He's
fumble
probably
out all
getting
of his
a plate.
cash.
He's probably getting a plate and is gonna eat it.
He doesn't just take the box with him everywhere he goes?
Well, you know, he does have.
He might have wanted a drink.
True.
You know, he has somebody else that's living with him too, so maybe they would like some food as well.
Maybe
Roll
there's a
for a
50% chance.
Roll percentile.
Mm-hmm.
See if you get a slice.
Slice.
Oh yeah, I was thinking earlier, why is there no seduction skill? I mean, people play it enough trying to
pretty
seduce people
charisma.
anyways.
It's part of. It's either a general charisma or a persuasion
Yep.
And persuasion and performance.
or performance. Performance can be, you know, doing a little sexy dance type.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water while this is going on.
Or, you know, kind of singing a ballad towards them.
The Ballad of Womble.
Bit of Womble.
Okay, sorry about that.
We were just discussing the Ballad of Womble.
Oh, okay. Did Azure like poof for a minute?
Yes, he did.
Okay. What would anyone else like to be doing right now? Oh no, I guess.
Sleep.
Yeah, everyone else is just passing out. Okay.
Yep.
We'll wait for a second for Womble if anyone else wants to take a bathroom break or anything.
I have no problem waiting.
Okay.
Aired.
I'm back. Padley back? Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, where was the conversation? Sorry.
I was
He was in
seducing
the
him,
middle of seducing the guy.
and then I was threatening to cut off his eyelids if he kept
Right.
using them.
So, I don't want to be your buddy.
What?
It's no offense against you.
Well, I'm taking offense right now.
Okay, first of all, you're a goblin. Second of all, I'm just doing my job.
I could be your job.
Oh God. So, what's your story with this group? What? How are you in with these group?
Well, I was, I guess abducted. Not
By
by
the
them.
group?
No. By some other weirdos.
Okay.
And, well, I just kinda intersected with them.
Okay. So, pretty much the classical happenstance of just random chance.
Pretty much. How about you? How did you get to know them?
Oh, yeah, I shot at one in a tree, and then I shot another one in the throat. I got shot a couple times, whacked a few times, and then we're here.
And you're still their friend. Wow.
Absolutely, we go on picnics, and we would dance and sing, and...
Oh no. You're tired, aren't you? Well, you're gonna have to keep doing that, though. You know, the whole being tired thing. Because, well, you know, I'm staying up all night, and it would be very, stupid of me not to make you stay up all night as well.
Oh, great. Yay. Well, you know what? Hell, I've never had a conversation with a goblin before. Maybe this will be interesting.
Hey.
So, for one thing, did you throw a bug at a person earlier there and make them fall asleep? Did you make my horse pass out with a bug?
Yeah, that's my magic.
Was that what hit me?
I think I don't remember the specifics.
Uh-huh.
I'll assume it is, though. I did that. You know what I call that spell? Sleep. Because it puts people to sleep.
That's incredibly creative. You must be like an inventor amongst your kind.
All these veiled insults.
And Womble knows nothing.
This NPC is gonna have to start making death saving throws here very soon.
Gobblekind is not the very smartest of them all, but I am the smartest of them.
Oh, yeah, I can definitely tell out of all these people here, brains of the operation, definitely the small green goblin who's throwing stink bugs at people. He knew what was up. He had a system. I could tell right away when I saw you.
I give off that sort of vibe.
You really do. You actually might want to like tone that down a bit, or people are going to get intimidated.
I worry about that sometimes.
Yeah,
You think?
I can see it being a real problem. Yep.
Okay, thanks for that. I'll take that in, more than consideration. I'll do it.
It's a good tip. Out of curiosity, there, I could see that the horse's bag were opened as he's kind of staring over at the horse. You guys didn't like take shit out of there. Yeah, you did. Obviously, you took my shit.
Yeah, that's what. That's
You guys
what
got past the trap, right?
Yeah, I punched it open.
Oh, you punched the bag. Okay, that's yeah, no one ever thought of that, I guess. That is really much why you're in charge, right? Yep.
They call me smart for a reason.
And you took all the shit out of there. What'd you guys find?
They call me smart for like 3 reasons. And one of them is I don't give up shit easy. This is our first date. I ain't giving up shit.
No, I can respect that. I mean, you seem like you're a guy, Al. Gal? Guy. Gal?
Yeah, that one.
The guy one. Yeah, you're a guy who takes a little bit of romancing, right? Yeah.
You know,
I'm only bringing that up because you really should not. The vials are poisonous. You should not fuck with those too much. They're a little bit dangerous. Like, you know how. I mean, I probably don't know if you noticed, but some of your friends might have noticed that shit hurt when I poked you or stabbed you or shot you in the throat.
I feel like I'm getting played a trick on.
You can, if you don't believe me, you can test it. I don't want people wasting the poisons in there. They're expensive.
I'm gonna put it in all of my friends' drinks. And if they die, it's on you.
No, you know what? That's a really smart idea. Only problem with that is that why would it matter if it's on me if they're all dead?
Because I like them.
That's it. RTX voice is going back on, but only on the output. Okay. Where was I?
Something evil.
Okay. Are you saying I'm evil or are you saying you're evil? I'm not catching that vibe.
You're trying to manipulate my mind.
What? Yeah, definitely. I have nothing better to do while tied against a tree than to try to talk mind games into a small goblin who's basically trying to take me on a friend date.
You know exactly what's happening, and that's what makes you dangerous.
I think.
Well, what do you want me to do here, bud? I'm like stuck against a tree and you just told me you're going to stay up all night talking at me.
Kitty.
In the other direction.
Jesus.
Okay, you're on my lap and I'm tied up.
Yeah,
You ever just turn my head like this and he just sort of turns his head 90 degree left?
that's it, yeah.
Okay, I mean, I don't want to be one to bitch, but this is going to get really uncomfortable in 6 hours.
That's exactly.
Oh, so I'm paddling, getting some feedback.
Oh, from me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Let me just adjust my settings for that one moment.
Thank you.
Is that any better there?
No.
Oh,
How did this happen?
I don't do feedback, I didn't think.
Did you move your mic when you got pizza?
I mean, no, it's been in front of my monitors this whole time.
Huh. Is it better? No.
Shoot.
Oh? No.
Are you sure it's me? I'm going to mute once.
Huh? Hey, there's no me now.
Oh, okay, so it is me. I guess I could turn my volume down or something? I don't know.
Oh no, that seems inefficient. I need to figure out how to... Oh. Nope.
No, I was trying to start up Rhythm Bot because maybe the background noise would help with it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just turn down my gain a bit. No, wait, that wouldn't help. Okay. It's a little help.
Okay,
What'd you do
sorry
on
about
your
that.
end?
I don't know what would have changed.
What'd you do on your end, Womble, or Azure, before this happened?
Like with RTX voice?
Yeah.
That was just me changing output so I couldn't hear any echoes from other people. Since you can put it on inputs or outputs.
It didn't happen until you did that.
Nah, this isn't me. Like, that's only filtering the audio I get on my side.
Is anyone else getting an echo? Can someone else do a sound test?
I am getting a little bit of an echo, and it sounds like it's coming from you, but it doesn't look like it's popping up for me on yours.
How about
Wait,
now?
Huh? Oh, it's good.
Oh,
Yep,
okay. I just
we're good.
lowered the gain on my microphone, alright?
Okay.
Okay, so, Womble, do you have anything else you want to say to this guy as you're just sitting there?
Not really anything specific. I'll just continue making good talk and small talk.
Okay. Make a perception check for your watch.
Nobody will get through my watch. That is a 18.
18? Okay. Throughout the night, there's a couple times where he's like sort of groaned and started to move his head and try to wiggle a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that you kind of just sort of like
I
get on his
fucking-
ass about it.
Yeah, I cut that shit out of him real quick. You know?
And it's like, oh, okay. All right, I'm just gonna go back to sleep the same way with my neck.
Nope. No sleep.
Okay, well, let's hear about the first time about how your great aunt Moira ate your cousin. I'd love to hear that story again.
He really deserved it. He always thought he was better than me until we got above ground. Then he
We've
really...
established that you're better than him because you threw that bug in his soup, right?
Well, yeah. But that's
So-
another time.
I think that's an inner you problem. I think that you just have some personal stuff you need to work out about self-confidence.
No, I'm perfect.
And this just goes. For like 4 hours.
That.
At a certain point, Snurp, you've wanted to kind of wake up a bit. I mean, I'm assuming that several times over the night you do wake up to random Womble yellings. And at one point you wake up to kind of see, like, you know, probably about time to go relieve him.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over. Hey, green one.
Yeah,
Go take 5.
I took like 3.5. No more than that, though. Keep him up. No sleep for him.
Why not?
Think about it. A sharp assassin is a dangerous assassin.
Yeah, but he's already hurt.
Yeah, I'm super sharp while I was bleeding for the last 2 hours until it
Hey, quiet.
Ugh.
We gotta hurt him both physically and mentally.
Just go for a walk. You're fine.
Okay, I will, but I believe in you, Snoop. Don't do anything risky, though. I worry.
Alright.
I thought someone was laughing.
Okay. So as Womble wanders away, Womble, are you just taking a stroll?
Yeah, but at one point, I turn back to Snurp and I say,
Hey, look at this shit.
and then I do a cartwheel.
Make an acrobatics check.
That is a 10.
It's sort of half-assed, you know, like when like a kid does it and he rolls like he's like bent forward halfway, you know. But it's like okay, you kind of did a cartwheel, you kind of just rolled on the ground a bit.
I did one of those half-ass sarcastic claps.
Then why doesn't he have to do like a performance check for that?
The sarcastic clap? No, you can nail it. That's an easy win.
Okay.
I just wanted you to see if you got like a 1 so you'd fall, or if you got really
God
good.
damn it.
I mean, I also want to see if you got really good, but 10's pretty blah.
Hey, I'm very middle of the road, I'll have you know.
Yeah. Okay, so Womble takes a walk, and Snurp, as you're kind of sitting there, he kind of looks at you like, so I traded a goblin for a kobold. Cool.
Huh.
And I sit down and I just look at him.
I don't get it.
What?
What?
And I kind of scratch my head trying to find the words.
Why do you guys hate each other?
I mean, me and the goblin, at this point, I actually kind of sympathize and I understand his reasoning a little bit, which is really disturbing to me.
No. The pink skins.
The pink. Oh, we're humans, right? You referring to Theocracy Reichland?
Yeah.
Well, for one, if you haven't noticed, the Theocracy is a bunch of religious nut jobs who enslave people, and for two, Reichland's built on military strength. Far be it for me to comment on political situations, I just serve, but it is what it is. I mean, it's the nature of kobolds fight all the time. What do you mean, why do we hate each other?
Yeah, but kobolds fight over food, and this is my hut, that's your hut, you don't sit in my place.
I've seen a kobold village fight over a stick.
Exactly. That's why I don't understand what the Pinkskins are so mad about.
How to explain this? These big fights are over like all of the sticks.
All of the sticks.
And who gets to keep the sticks, and who gets to make others move the sticks, and who believes which stick is correct up in the big blue sky.
This explanation is brilliant.
Snurp just gets this enlightened look on his face. Ah.
You know, I mean, I'm not the DM, but I kind of want to see Snurp roll a religion check here just to see if he feels like enlightened.
Snurp can do what Snurp want to do here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep making like just simple conversation, nothing Womble style.
Okay. He does at one point kind of ask you the same thing about like, how do you get in this group and stuff, and as you kind of explain it all to him, and he's kind of curious as to like what your guys' background is. A few times he tries to sort of like leave it awkward enough, long enough space where he just kind of like trails off and then goes quiet.
All right. I'll just continue just watching then.
Oh, okay. You don't keep conversation up? All right. He eventually does nod off.
Okay. I don't wake him up.
Okay. Make a perception.
Womble's not going to be happy.
He said he was going to be 3 minutes. He hasn't come back in 3 minutes.
I'm back now.
My obligation ended after 3 minutes.
Wait, am I back?
How long did you walk away?
Probably 4, maybe 7 minutes.
If you would have come back during some conversation, what would you have done?
Something about a conversation. You were filled with pizza at that time. I could not hear.
You would have come back during a part of the conversation. Would you want to stick around, or would you have buggered off?
So we're next to a tree, right? I would have just walked around the tree.
Are you going to try to sleep, or are you going to stay awake?
I'm going to stay awake.
Okay. At one point, then you do hear the conversation stop, and things just go quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And my perception was 21 again.
Okay. You kind of like, throughout your night, you notice that Womble's still sitting around the tree. He's still moving every now and then. The guy, while he's sitting there sleeping, he still tosses and turns. And he seems to be moving around a bit, probably just because he's got ropes basically tied behind his back trying to sleep against a tree. Other than that, it looks pretty clear. You don't see any other movement. Once or twice we do see like a barn owl go by or something like that. Yeah, at this point, you're pretty much rested up too. But yeah, Snurp, your watch goes pretty much uneventful.
Awesome.
And I said I would take a third watch.
Xanar, you can wake up and head over, and as you walk up and you see Snurp sitting there, maybe about 2 feet away from him, sitting cross-legged, just staring at this cloaked figure who's just currently on the ground. Looks like he's passed out, and Womble just sort of sitting around the corner of the tree, trying to keep his eyes open, just staring at the two.
All right.
Xanar and go, they're fighting about sticks. I'm going to walk over to the tree again.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Padley. Because I'm going to get up and walk over. How beat up is he? Like, he's super duper beat up, right?
He's looking a little bit better. Actually, I should probably do something real quick.
Alright, well, I'm going to do my best to heal him.
Okay.
I'm not going to wake him up.
Okay. What are you using? Cure Wounds or?
Yeah, I'll use Cure Wounds.
Okay. Roll the health for it.
God, I hate math.
15?
Yeah, 15.
Okay. Even though you try not to wake him up, as soon as you lay your hand onto his like chest to try to start healing up some of those wounds, his eyes do open and they just sort of follow you. And as soon as you finish up, he's kind of like, well, thank you.
I said I would.
I gotta ask. I know that you guys met, apparently the goblin told the story like 12 times in different ways, but you guys got captured by Theocracy, it sounds like.
Yes.
Why are you sticking with this group? You're of the cloth. I mean, you seem a little bit above joining a group of ragtag adventurers. No offense to any of the rest of you.
I figured I might learn something useful, and I also have a small mission of my own that I'm working on completing.
Yeah, what would that be?
That's not important. I'm going to cast Zone of Truth under my breath.
Okay. That's a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, DC 14.
Okay. As you cast it, he kind of stares right at you. He's like, whoa. You almost got me there. Whoa. I don't like how that feels.
Well, it wasn't anything bad.
No, I recognize that feeling. It's alright.
I just wanted to make sure we had the truth. And
You
the
can
truth
tell
for
that
it.
he succeeded.
That he can what?
You can tell that he succeeded his saving throw.
Okay. Well, I'm just explaining why I did what I did.
No, I understand. It's smart. You guys can't trust me. I can't trust you. Obviously, it doesn't matter if I can't trust you.
And would I be there as well?
Yeah, you would walk up at this point.
Would I have been there in the Zone of Truth?
Well, it's 60 feet.
Even if you're just entering it, you'd still have to make it when you enter it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
so make a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 1.
So, Anar, as you walk in, you feel a weird shiver down your spine, and you can't tell a lie, and also as soon as this happens, Rhea, you turn and look and you notice Dadnar walks in and he definitely failed.
And I'll probably.
Is Snurp still here?
Snurp buggered off, I think, to go sleep.
I went over there, so 5, 10, 15. No.
Oh
5.
yeah, you make a save.
Yeah, I'm in range.
Does the horse need to make a save? Let's find out.
Well, I was just gonna see if Snurp was still awake.
The horse failed at saving throw. It has to tell the truth.
That poor horse. Why would you do that to that poor horse, Rhea?
Well,
Better roll for the bugs in the area too, why not?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
sleeping.
Nah, the
Snurp
horse is
rolled-
on the map. The horse has got to roll.
What, Echo?
Sleeping Snurp rolled an 8. That's a tongue twister.
Snurp, even in your dreams, you find it weird. You can't lie, and it's making you paranoid as fuck.
I feel like Snurp's dreams probably already make him that way.
So, Xanar, you do walk up and you see this pair, and the cloaked figure's eyes just sort of made up to meet you. Hey, big guy.
I'm gonna kneel down, get real close to his face, just stare at him for a moment,
Okay.
and then after a moment, I'm gonna wait and say, "Your horse farted in my face, and it made me fall asleep."
I love it.
Laughing a big throaty chuckle as he sits there on the tree. And you know, it's probably like a good 2 or 3 minutes. And then he was like, "Oh God, okay, oh, no, that was great." Oh, yeah, he's done that to me before too. Not to fall asleep. I think your goblin friend threw that stink bug that he likes to call a Wurblewaffer. He threw that at your chest. He called it a Wurblewaffer once, and then he used some other name. I don't know what the hell he called it next time.
I'm just gonna leave it alone for now.
Right.
I'm just gonna be keeping an eye out. And 2 questions. Well, one statement, 1 question. I would be using a torch because it's probably dark still.
Yep.
And I was curious. I asked earlier about getting food from the camp. Was I able to get some of the fish, or would I have to use my ration?
I think I got that a little bit lost there, but yes, there's enough food at the camp. That fish was massive, and
Okay.
a couple others would have gathered some food, so you guys don't need to use rations for the night.
Okay. Just checking.
So, would you guys like to do anything with the guy who's sitting there? He's just kind of eyeing both of you up right now.
Actually, yes. Since I'm gonna be awake anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna untie him.
Okay.
Also, at this point, I've passed out due to lack of sleep.
He's not gonna do without his stuff.
Rumple's out cold.
Or without
Um,
knowing, so.
Phelan, as you loosen his ropes and untie him, you notice that one of the ropes has got a fray going about 3/4 of the way through it.
Well played, sir.
You'd be amazed if you knew how many times I got tied up. And he kind of like reaches up in his shoulder and he kind of puts a pin back in. So in his gloves, he pushes a pin from his glove back in, and it looks like it was bladed. There's a really sneaky one that you missed.
Wow. I actually completely missed that one. I'll have to keep an eye out for something like that in the future. Look. I'm being kind. Probably very stupid. However, I figured you're not leaving without your stuff.
Right.
And if you are on the side of Reichland, which I pray to the gods you are, I figured you're not going to murder us while we sit here. So I figured you might as well be comfortable and actually try and get some sleep. And I'll work on getting your stuff back from Womble in the morning.
I mean, if you get it back from him now, I can leave and never bug you guys again. I mean, my assignment's pretty much up. I think I figured out where those guys are heading, so I'm good.
Well, I actually had you ask, we could have told you where they're probably going.
Okay, where are they going?
Damn it, what was the name of that town?
It's in the notes.
We have it in the notes. It was one of the two things taken.
Goldmond?
They're going to
Kurzbad
Golashar.
and
Golashar,
Golshar.
that's it.
You guys are
Golashar
going
with a
to
G. That's right, Golashar.
Yeah,
That's where we pointed them.
Yeah, we directed them towards Golashar because they're more accepting of refugees.
Yep, I think I heard that part of the conversation.
Sorry?
Kind of like rolls his eyes a bit. I heard that part.
Oh, there you go.
You guys are a little loud. So, yeah, Golashar. I mean, I got what I need. I'm going to head back to the capital. I mean, I don't know who you guys were. If it makes you feel any better, don't take this the wrong way, but I don't think you guys look important enough to warrant somewhat of my skill level going after you. So, like, what would I have to gain from going after you let me go and give you my shit back, right?
I guess that's fair, but, I mean, I hope... Honestly, I would hope we wouldn't be on your bad side in the first damn place. We were just protecting our necks.
Don't fuck with Reichland. I mean, that's not me threatening. That's just general good advice when you're in Reichland. It's the military state.
I live here. Why would I want to fuck with the place I live?
Right. Well, I did not know you were native. But yeah. So, can I have my shit back and can I get going? I mean, your buddy can take the arrows. I'd really like to have the poisons and those 2 cases back.
Give me just a few moments. Let me see if I can get the stuff back from Womble without waking him. If I wake him up, then I'll friggin' just give him my gold.
I mean, I can try it too if you don't want him to do it.
If you think you can do it easier than I, then go for it.
I would not tempt fate with that goblin, truth be told.
If you successfully manage to take it from him, would you put this platinum in there with it? With this, from the stuff you take? Like, to replace it? Because I told Womble I'd give him gold for it. trying. Swear to God, I'm gonna smack you.
He kind of sits there. He's like, I get what you're doing. No, that's pretty nice. You know, that's actually really not a bad idea. The guys. I actually have a lot more respect for that goblin now. He seems to have a lot of issues, but like, he's surprisingly sharp for a goblin. But yeah, I'll give that a whack.
All right, I'll let you do it.
By the way, what was your name? I don't think I caught it.
Riker.
Riker from Reichland.
I know, it's a funny name. I get it a lot. Okay, I'm gonna give it a whack here. Sneed, if you would have been hearing some of this, because I know you kind of mentioned that, and like, because not all of this has been super quiet, and you've gotten your long rest worth of sleep, so you could poke over if you wanted to at this point.
Okay, let me just go ahead and tally that first. All right. I'm not coming over all the way, but I'm moving up to the point where I can see what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell what's going on. He's been freed. He's currently like stretching a little bit. He's kind of reaching out his arms, reaching his backpack. Phelan seems to give him a coin, and he's about to round the corner, and he's going towards the Womble. Womble, what's your passive perception?
15. No, wait, is that passive int, investigation, passive perception, 13.
13? Okay, he just manages to succeed.
God
So,
damn.
As Womble's sitting there sleeping, he kind of like almost trips a little bit, like, oh, sorry, not a blood loss, as he looks back to Phelan. Reaches down, pulls the case, pulls the box, grabs the vials from you. What was it, 4 of them?
Mm-hmm. 4?
Grabs the 4 vials, puts in the platinum, so you can add a platinum to your inventory.
Okay.
He almost reaches for the arrows, and then he just kind of like backs off, like, eh. And it kind of comes back with the 2 boxes and the vials, like he shoves into his pockets, like almost into his envelope. He reaches down, he grabs his belt. Did anyone pilfer that thieves toolkit, or did you leave him his tools?
Zoltan pilfered the thieves toolkit.
He can't find his belt. Okay.
The 2 decent looking daggers, is that what you mean by the boxes?
No, there was a box and then a round cylinder case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
the one with his daggers.
I'll get rid of the cylinder then?
Both. He took both the case and the cylinder case.
Good thing I didn't add the cases to begin with.
Okay. Did you give him back the daggers, Phelan, or are you keeping those?
No, I'll give them back.
I thought they were on my body still.
You took some from his bags, which you still have, and he did not grab those.
No, the daggers I pulled off of him when I searched him.
He had extra daggers. So Wobble pulled a few out of the saddlebags.
Mm-hmm.
You grabbed a couple out of... You grabbed a couple off of his belt. So he'll take the ones back from you, and then he'll kind of sit there and think for a minute and just look at Womble like, little skink can keep him. Okay. I'm going to grab my horse and head out. I'm just going to let you guys know, very much appreciated what you did. I would not be so trusting of everyone, but I'll make sure that this gets along the line. You guys take care. And he wanders over to the horse. Looks you guys over once more to make sure that you're not going to pull anything. Hops on. And he starts to slowly move across the bridge in the southern direction.
I'm not doing it, but you have no idea how tempted I am.
Okay.
Zoltan's sleeping like a baby.
Yep, that's about.
They were wind up with a whole nother fight just like last time. It would not end well.
Okay. He gets across the bridge.
I wonder when I'll wake up.
Probably about
And
the same
as he's
time I
going
will.
across the bridge, Snurp, you might be the only one to kind of notice this, since you're the only one with dark
asleep.
vision close enough.
I'm asleep.
Oh, you're asleep. Zoltan,
Mm-hmm.
you wake up as you're sitting there, crouched against the tree with a bunch of others. You wake up to screaming. Old woman screaming as she turns over and looks, and the old man that you guys were with is sitting there with an arrow in his throat, sitting up against the tree, clutching it, legs thrashing, and a horse just bolting to the south.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
And unless you have anything you can do super fast as a response, he's going to be fucking gone.
I have. Let's see here. I have Cure Wounds.
Okay.
What is the range to him from me? Because I was back up here listening and watching.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. Sorry, my scroll is being all sorts of fucky.
I thought I could trust him.
What's the range on your weapon there?
150.
You have him, and so there's a second range number on there, right?
150 to 600.
So you would be able to attack him at disadvantage if you wanted to try.
All right.
So as he's going away, you can just line up a shot. You have dark vision, right?
I do.
You also could time it so that you get him when he's in one of the lanterns.
Okay.
If anyone else has something of this range that has been awake and paying attention, actually, I don't know if any of you that is.
Nope.
It's a 19 and a 17. 17 plus... Let's see, what's my attack? 17 plus what? 6? No, 17 plus my dex, so 17 plus 2, so 19.
19. Okay. That hits. Roll damage.
I will use Sharpshooter. Let me read out what it does.
Okay.
Wherever it went. I had it. I added it. The ever-loving hell. One sec, I'll just pull it. 1 second.
Am I the only one that guy charisma to hell and back?
He talked to Snurp a little bit, but then he also took advantage of the chance to get some rest.
Mm-hmm.
Attacking with long range does not impose a disadvantage.
Mm.
The range covered is let's see. Your ranged weapons ignore half and 3/4 cover. Before you make a ranged attack with a ranged weapon in which you are proficient, you must take a -5 penalty to the attack roll.
Okay. So, roll your attack. Well, what was your attack roll result?
It was a 19, so -5 from it, so 14.
That would then miss.
Oh no.
So, the arrow flies, and just before it hits him, he turns around and just sort of ducks, and he rides off into the dark. Zoltan, you sprint up to the old man and use Cure Wounds.
Yep.
Okay. Roll your health.
That is 13.
Okay. As he's sitting there clutching his throat, like panicked eyes reaching around, the woman next to him screaming and sobbing, you dash across the campfire, almost tripping, and just dive and like almost slap his throat with two golden hands, and Cure Wounds as you slowly pull the arrow out of his throat, and his kicking and screaming and his legs thrashing stop. And he's like, thank you.
Zoltan, gotcha.
And he just passes out from like exhaustion.
Who the hell shoots an arrow at this hour in the morning?
You all would have woken up from that shock or from that noise.
I probably would have been sprinting down.
Mm-hmm.
Though it's kind of pointless to try to catch him on foot when he's on horseback.
Yep, you just hear disappear into the night.
What happened? Where'd he go?
Zoltan's just looking over the arrow. What, did they let him go? Man, we worked hard to catch him.
I would say I'm still asleep.
I'm gonna come back across the bridge. At the very least, I can go get my arrow that didn't land in him.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, make an investigation.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll figure you can find it. It's one
I was
arrow.
about to say, wait, I've got the dark vision.
No, no, you can find one arrow.
Is it light out now?
No. Well, actually, yeah. It would be pre-dawn. The sun is just about to come up. The sky's kind of that red.
Ah,
Would
it's
we
that
have,
beautiful time of day.
It's almost the golden hour, Asher.
Would we have gotten our long rest by now?
Yes, everyone can mark a long rest, minus Azure. He's going to need to get a little bit more sleep.
Yep.
Question, Padley.
Hmm?
Because I cast that spell, was that part of my New Days spell, or was it part of my Old Days?
New day.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I want to go look for my shiny rocks that I used to scare the horse.
You can manage to find them well enough. The light's kind of coming up, and it'll take you a little while, but you can find them while using it. The camp is currently in a bit of disarray. The old man is currently just sort of sitting there, like, now he's a bit more awake as he's kind of looking around. People are panicking. You don't really understand the language, but there's a lot of hurried conversation. Some people seem to be packing up goods right away. What are you guys doing?
I mean, Zoltan's still kind of looking at the arrow, and do I notice our friendos coming back?
Yeah, you can see people wandering up, and Zagnar just fucking bounding over the bridge, and Sneed just sort of cursing as he runs after into the dark.
Did you guys let him go? After he almost killed us?
Over too, like,
Slurp was asleep. What the?
Zoltan's like also miming while holding the arrow in one hand. Who let him go?
I did.
After he tried to kill us.
Yes, and that's one fight we really don't want to be in the middle of.
Oh my god.
He didn't try to kill us again. He's only after them.
I
we're good.
pulled out my shirt for the ska. He didn't what now?
Try and kill us, so we're good.
Zoltan just kind of face palms.
You went right past me. I was asleep.
Down on our heads.
All right, and everybody in the camp is awake now, yeah?
Whoa, yeah.
Except for the guy who passed out.
Right now.
No, even the old man's waking up, and he is currently being, like, sort of surrounded by a couple of the other older people in the camp who are checking him over. He's kind of patting the way that they're all right. He's trying to calm people down a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna run over to him and check in on him.
What?
Gonna run over and check in on him.
Okay. He seems fine now that he's been slapped in the throat with Cure Wounds. Kind of addresses you. Do you know what's going on? I thought that you had secured him.
I thought that too.
The elf let him loose.
What? I'm the elf. Oh, right, we got another one.
What reason would you have to let that man loose?
Apparently, he told a convincing lie.
No, it had nothing to do with telling convincing anything. Come on. Oh no, please go lay down.
Y'all are lucky. I know how to heal. Oh, this man would have been deader than I was yesterday.
also think of note, I don't get too close to the camp. I kind of stay near the bridge.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna talk to the little guy. Is there any particular reason why someone would be targeting you specifically, or is it just everyone that would be targeted in general?
No. It would make no sense. I'm just a village elder.
I want to insight check this.
Go for it.
Okay, it's better, but it's probably not going to be enough. Yeah, definitely not. 12.
Can I insight check as well since I'm standing there listening to this too?
Yeah, if you're adjacent, you can insight check. So I guess Sneed and Phelan, if you wanted to as well.
Zoltan got an 18.
I was going to quietly cast Zone of Truth again.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. Let me roll for me. 12 plus 5, 17.
What do they have to beat?
14.
Okay.
I guess I should probably roll for wisdom.
Yeah, if you're in the zone, roll for the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I failed again.
You can choose not to fail. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, you can choose to just accept it. You don't have to roll to see if you succeed if you want it.
Oh yeah, Zoltan doesn't care. Zoltan's just gonna take it.
Around you, Phelan, you catch most of the camp. There's a couple that succeed, like there's a handful here and there that succeed. Many kind of like start to look around in like worried tones as they all kind of feel this wave wash over them. The old man and most of the rest of the camp, like a majority of the camp, has failed.
Also, I think someone was doing an insight check beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I rolled a total of 17.
Okay.
How big is the spell?
60 feet.
Oh no, Womble, we're in it. Both of us.
No.
18 from Zoltan, 17 from Sneed, I think. Phelan, you were just doing Zone of Truth, so I'll take that. Zoltan and Sneed. Zagnar, you don't pick up on this. Zoltan and Sneed, while he's saying this the entire time, he seems to be biting his words on a couple spots. And his eyes are continuously trying to dart down the road from where he came from. So he's not telling you everything from what you can gather.
And then Zone of Truth's active and he failed it now, but we don't know that he failed it, only Phelan knows.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna walk up to the elder very casually, put my arm around him. Now, I don't know why you gotta lie to us like that. We have shown you hospitality, and I just saved your life. Why are you hiding?
On top of that, your neck buddies.
At this point, an older woman kind of comes up like, "No, why would you assume that our elder would lie to us? He's a good man. He's been with us for 5 years. It's absurd that you would think that he would do something so horrible to deserve this." The old man just sort of sits there like, I certainly did not want to put anyone in harm's way. And I did not deserve any of this.
Now, what didn't you deserve?
Getting shot in the throat, of course.
I mean, I'm with you on that one. I just point at the scar on my throat. But obviously, he targeted you for some reason. And if you guys are going to be heading deeper into Rockland, it's just going to keep happening.
Are you a Hathan Theocracy spy? Yes or no?
No, I am not.
And he can't tell a lie. I mean, obviously, some of us don't know that. Only Rhea knows that.
Only Phelan knows those.
Mm-hmm.
Then why? Who exactly are you? No. Why and who exactly are you?
I'm an old man. He seems to be struggling a little bit right now, and you could tell he's actually starting to kind of sweat from the Zone of Truth hitting him. He wasn't expecting it. Not sweat. He's tripping a bit. And like for an old man, it's a little odd to see the way he is tripping, but that's okay.
Are you okay, man?
I'm gonna see this. I'm gonna start walking in, getting ready to intimidate if I need to.
Okay.
Now, you'll feel a lot better if you just tell us. You know that, right?
I've had a long life. I have lived many.
That's not what I asked. Answer my question.
Zoltan's gonna start backing away a little bit because he's even getting scared of Phelan.
What? You're going to threaten me, these people?
No, I'm not threatening these people. I want to know what you're not telling me.
Might not have the stomach to threaten you, but I do.
I'm gonna growl at him. I'm gonna light my hands on fire, like throw a firebolt at the ground underneath me.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
That's a 21. I'm getting a lot of 21s tonight.
Galen, also make a persuasion check.
Okay.
I'll take the higher of the two.
+3, 19.
Okay.
I've been. Go ahead.
Oh, he kind of sits there. His eyes dart between the two of you. I am not from the Yafan theocracy originally. I've had a long life. I serve others. But that does not mean these people should suffer. And you do not need to know our business. You should not know.
Well, it's too late now. I want to know.
What business is it of yours?
It's my business. My life was put on the line as well as the life of my friends and the life of the people that are following you.
Then leave us. I assure you that this trouble will not follow you so long as you do not get involved.
It's too late.
Zoltan's fine with that.
The old ladies next to him kind of just sort of stare and look at him like, Estok, what are you talking about? And he just kind of waves them away.
What was his name?
Estok.
How do you spell that?
Zoltan's fine with leaving these people alone. Taking enough arrows for them. They won't even tell us no truth.
How do you spell his name?
Estoc. He kind of stares at you. You do not understand what you are trying to trifle with. And believe
Your real
me,
name?
I can tell from what... My real name? No, it's not. The lady looks really confused right now. It's kind of aghast and is backing away. A few other people around there are kind of just sort of hushing in tones, backing away, kind of starting to talk in their own little corner. They kind of just stare at you. It's got a new face on, almost. It's like he's no longer enfeebled, more determined, and almost like a zealous quality to his expression. Not like religious zealous, but like he's talking business now, and he is not a victim anymore, and he's just staring you guys down. You have no business, and you do not want business in what we are working with. It would consume you, it would destroy you, it would spit you out. So I suggest you go along your way, you've done your good deed, and leave me alone.
Zoltan's fine with that. I don't know about y'all.
I want to know. I want to know what we almost died for.
Alright, Zoltan's just gonna go over here and he's gonna start wandering off. He doesn't want to hear this.
I'm following with Zoltan.
Wow, the lizard guy following Zoltan.
What is this?
I am done with the garbage.
My, how the turns have tabled.
Estok, as you
No,
guys
I'm mad.
Estok, as you guys now know him, just stares you down, and his eyes just he's got a look of just bit of fury, bit of just like almost like disgust in that like you guys are trying this with him, and he's just kind of staring at you guys like, you think that what bullying me with your paltry spell is going to get me to spill the beans on everything I stand for? You are mistaken.
Oh, I'm not bullying you. I'm actually being quite nice. I'm just determined. And I'm kind of pissed.
I was waiting for the kobold. I'm not bullying you, and then Snurp just go, I am!
Kind of just stares at you like, so what? What would you have to gain from knowing my business? What if I told you that I was king of another land trying to put roots over here? Or what if I told you that I am selling all of these people to a demon? What would you do?
Well, what is the truth?
That is
What I would do is irrelevant. I want to know the truth.
Don't we all? That is the whole point, is it not? That is what drives us. Here, I'll give you that nugget. That is what drives us. That is what drives me. Getting the truth.
to the right people, and that is all you need to know.
And what is your truth?
We have many. You do not need to know any of them, for they are too much for you to hold. You laugh, but when you have to deal with political secrets or deal with the kind of information that we have, it destroys lives. I do not.
Clearly, it almost
information
destroyed
out of
yours.
sympathy, and because I do not trust any of you.
I'm sorry, I missed that last statement.
He says, I do not give you this information out of sympathy because I do not want you to die for something that you will not be able to withhold. And also, I do not trust a single one of you.
Kill him now.
Did somebody say something?
At this point, most of the camp has kind of like backed away from him. They are almost like, it's like, you know, the sheep's clothing came off and the wolf is sitting there and they're all like, well, fuck. And they are packing up, and they seem to, some of them seem to kind of starting to slip away out the back almost, as per se. But this Estok guy is just standing there. He's stood up taller. He is staring you in the eyes, like right in your face there, Phelan, like just eye to eye, almost like in a standoff.
Murdering this dude. I am so close to murdering this fucker.
Yeah, the lawful good cleric going to go evil.
And he can pick it up too. Like he's just kind of looking at you like,
For a woman of the cloth to murder me for my secrets, it would be a fitting end. Go for it. Come on.
Alright, so what's going on with the people?
they are backing off. Sorry, my computer randomly and abruptly in the middle of D&D sessions.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over to them real quick. It's like, who would be the next in charge?
I suppose that would be me. And an older woman kind of walks forward.
What's your name?
Carol.
Spell it?
Carol. What's going on? What have you done to Estok?
I think this has been Estok's nature all along. I think you take your people, find refuge in Golshar if you can. But I don't think it's wise for you to keep Estok around anymore.
She looks around, looks over at Estok. Estok turns, and for a moment you can kind of see a little bit of pity in his eyes. He kind of goes,
Garuko, I am not who you thought I was, it's true. I was hiding in a convenient location.
and she kind of says like, and they start to pack up, and slowly the caravan starts to kind of like gather their supplies, the children, everything's really somber at this point. Everyone's kind of quiet, hushed, staying as far away from this confrontation as they can. And they'll start to pack up and head out.
I'm gonna kill them even with them watching if that's what we were worried about.
What'd you say? Sorry, one more time.
Would have killed him, even with the people watching, if that's what we were worried about.
Sorry, you said you killed him?
Would have.
Oh, would have killed... Oh, okay. Would have killed who?
Stock.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm getting weird breakups right in the middle of nouns. They seem a little bit too traumatized by it all. That they're... If you mention this to them, and then they're kind of all... A few of them kind of give... It's like finding out Grandpa was a Nazi.
But great grandfather Mannheim?
But they're now hustling. They're speaking Hafan, or they're speaking the language of the Hafan theocracy now. They're kind of bugging off. And now Estok is still just sitting there staring at you. All of you guys.
Okay, so what now? You going to kill an old man for his secrets, for not telling you his secrets, or are you going to let me go my way?
Well, apparently Reikland thinks your secrets are dangerous enough to kill you.
They are.
Yeah, and he's dangerous enough to get us killed. He dies now.
Go for it.
Draw, arrow, fire.
Okay. Roll attack.
This would technically be the start of combat, no?
I didn't say roll initiative or anything, so just...
I did not. There's going to be a little bit of a round, but 1 second.
Oh no, final boss.
Can I give him a bardic inspiration before he does this?
He already called it, I think.
I think that was a little bit too quick for you to just kind of jump on that.
Why is this man playing his violin?
Oh, speaking of which, I don't think I have my bardic inspiration point
I play the song from the Titanic.
Hey, Padley.
Let me bring in a mini for him. Actually, I'm just going to use Alton's mini because he's fucked off. He is sitting so far behind a tree at this point. The people have almost left. They are kind of gathering along the road. This is going to be him. Sneed takes a shot straight over Snurp's head. Roll your attack.
I rolled it, but I'm just waiting.
You have to tell me the number, dude.
Tell him what it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Padley, I'm grinning. I just rolled at 20. This fucker's dead.
Roll damage. Double the dice, and then add your modifier normal.
Alright. So that's a... So that's
You're gonna have to get up where right, because I healed him a lot accidentally. Whoops.
That's gonna be a D8 plus 2, plus 6, and then doubled. So 7 plus 2 is 9. Well, I have a plus 6 to hit. So
No, that's the hit.
No, that's the hit, sorry. So 9 times 2 is 18.
18 damage. Okay. As you're sitting there having this conversation, Sneed just snaps off this line and then just over Snurp's head and just impacts him straight in the sternum. And he's just looking at grits, blood splurting from his teeth.
So my secrets were worth killing me for. You have made a long-term mistake.
It falls back on the ground, and he's down.
Heal him again.
He's alive, he's dead. He's alive, he's dead. He's alive, he's dead. He's down. The people at this point, you hear another scream from the crowd of the group of people south, and they are hustling down the road away from you guys.
Shit, we should have talked about this first.
No. You were done talking. You had your time, and you chose no action. Look at this. If someone here hadn't let someone go in the first place, we wouldn't even be where we are now.
Actually, we might have been in a worse off position.
The real question was, that was a Reikland guy that we caught. Is there anyone from the Hafan around here too?
No, apparently this guy wasn't even from Hafan.
Hey, look on the bright side. The guy shot him when he was riding on horseback. He wanted him dead. He's now dead, just about where he was, with an arrow in him. Guess what? Anyone who sees this body is going to assume he killed him.
So,
Is this a regular occurrence for y'all? The amount of shit that we get into?
kind of,
The amount of shit, yes, apparently.
Understatement question.
with the combined, the guy we had tied up ran off. The guy we were questioning was pissing everybody off. The inter-party turmoil that we're having right now, Snurp's starting to turn white again.
Okay.
Maybe we can get Alan home without any more shit hitting the fan.
We're half day out, roughly. Hopefully we ain't got anything like this going forward.
And I'm just gonna call out, Alan, we're leaving.
You don't hear a response for a second. You hear a peep over the head. Any of you fuckers trying to kill me for seeing this? I'll fucking haunt you.
Dude, we're not gonna kill you. Let's go.
I'll walk over to where the fish was. I'm just gonna start like punching the shit out of the spit that was the fish was being roasted on.
Okay, your hands burn a little bit. Alan kind of sleepishly comes out from the side like, fuck is wrong with you guys?
I'm beginning to question that too.
Jesus! Okay, never mind. Ignore me. I'm in the back of the wallflower. Don't... Yep, I'm good. He tries to avoid looking at the body.
I know Zoltan's avoiding it.
So am I awake now?
You've been around, Womble.
I have?
Yeah.
Like you wanted to sleep through that whole thing, but you would have woken up from the scream for sure.
God damn. I was really hoping I was just sleep deprived enough to continue sleeping.
I mean, if you wanted to just pass back out again after hearing the scream, I'd allow it.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd do.
Okay. So you're still passed out against a tree across the river.
Okay, good.
You have no idea what's going on. Everything's quiet. It's pretty peaceful. You were dreaming of that bug you threw into Cousin Moira's soup.
Soup.
Just like that. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Floor is your guys'. What do you want to do?
So do I get my long rest now?
I don't know about these guys, but I'm gonna start on down the road.
You have like another half hour. You have to walk.
I'm gonna.
Or not Snurp, but Womble.
What?
I thought we had to go north.
You go to west. The signpost for the place you're going to is to the west.
Oh.
It says
Yeah.
Gomond.
Okay, we're going that way then.
I'm just gonna nod my head at Zoltan and just start on down.
Yep.
I'm just
This
gonna.
is the most in sync we've been in months.
I'm gonna wait at the intersection for the Womble to be collected.
I'm gonna go get Womble.
Thanks.
Behind you, as you guys kind of walk away, Alton is kind of just staring at the body.
So is Snurp.
Okay. Snurp, make a perception check.
Well, that's a natural 20 for 22.
Holy shit, okay. I was going to have it be like, okay. Well, with that, Snurp, as you eye it up, you notice that when he got hit in the chest, and as he fell, his hand was very resolutely on his right hip, like it shot to there.
His right hip.
And it's still there, like almost in a rigor mortis, like clutch position.
I'm gonna try and kick his hand away.
Okay. You kick his hand, and it seems to be covering some sort of a bump that's on like the lining of his like almost like it's like in like he's got like big robes on, but like it's almost like concealing like a lump that was on like the side of his torso.
I'm gonna check and make sure nothing weird's gonna happen. Like if it's trapped of any kind.
Make an investigation check.
That's an 18.
18. Okay. You don't think anything's trapped. I mean, you kind of pat him down, slowly being careful about it, but like you can tell there's a small like maybe probably about the size of like half a soda can cylinder up against his body on his right side.
I will bring it out, whatever it is.
Okay. You haven't seen one of these before, but it's immediately recognizable to the other group of the party who's looking over. It's another one of those cylinders that you guys had gotten earlier. It's almost identical.
Would I be seeing it waiting in the crossroad?
Yeah, you guys are all waiting there, and you see fucking Snurp just sort of pull this off of this body. It is identical to the one that Phelan has in her armor, almost visually.
Okay. I'm gonna run on over and
Snurp's gonna
ask
open it
to
up.
look at it.
Oh, you can't open it up. It's like, how do I describe it?
Sealed?
It's not like entirely sealed so much as it's like a small, almost like it's like a wooden cage around some small stone inscribed cylinder where there's etchings all over it. and there seems to be some mechanisms involved in it, but it's of a weird make and origin. From your guys' perspective, it just looks like it's like a small little cylindrical-looking artifact, like object.
Infuriating.
Brian, did you say something?
I said, infuriating in a voice that doesn't sound like Snurps.
Okay.
May I see the cylinder?
Why?
Because I want to compare it.
I didn't think you had it.
What?
I don't give it to him, by the way. I'm still mulling it over.
Mm-hmm.
So, at this point, Hadley, would it be metagaming to have Zoltan notice that they're not following him down the road yet?
No, not at all. Because you would have probably gotten about like 100 feet with Sneed. At that point, you kind of stop. Because I mean, it's very obvious when like Zagnar is walking with you guys, especially with Phelan too.
Mm-hmm. Hey, yo, Sneed.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I kind of like snap my fingers and point behind me,
What?
and just point in the general direction of them observing whatever they are.
Yes, Zoltan. That's trouble. You don't want any more of that.
I just give them a look.
I'm gonna hold out my
Really?
hand.
It's a resigned sigh, but I'll stop and wait.
I kind of like nod to slowly sneak over there and see what's going on.
Gonna hold out my hand and say, "Give it."
I will toss it over my shoulder.
Okay, well, I guess I'll catch it.
Okay.
And I guess just looking it over, well, I'll probably wait for Phelan to get back, but when she gets back, I will probably do a comparison or something. And I guess I just wanted to see if I can remember anything specific about it in comparison.
Make a intelligence check.
General?
Yep.
Ha, yes, that big +0. Or a big old 6.
Would I have recognized it as having any magical properties?
You can make an Arcana check.
Nope. 7.
You have no idea. It looks like it might be magical, but like you can't fucking tell. If there's any scribblings on it, it's way too small.
Boring.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna start walking away from Xanar.
Did Rhea poof? Is that why we're waiting for her, or did Phelan
No,
go?
Phelan went to go and get Womble.
Oh, you would be coming back with Womble. Sorry, I completely blanked on that. Womble, Phelan comes up, wakes you up. Do you guys just want to come back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys would come back at this point. I apologize. I forgot about that.
that's okay.
Can I say Zoltan's like trying to sneak up on the group to see what they're talking about?
Phelan and Womble approach at this point too, just as soon as Zagnar gets it and Snurp wanders away.
I thought we were leaving.
Womble found this. And I show her. Well, I
Snurp
guess
found it.
I wanted to check, see if anybody was watching.
The whole group is staring at you, except for Sneed, who's currently just got his arms crossed over at the crossroads, just waiting impatiently.
It's
Now
similar to...
Zoltan's here too.
Well, because I didn't want to bring Zoltan and Sneed in it immediately.
I mean, a little late for that now.
Zoltan's there, dude, so like you'd have to like push him away or something.
Yeah, well, I guess too late. I'm just holding it out. I'm just showing Phelan, hoping she recognizes it.
Yeah, you can immediately tell, Phelan. It's similar to the object that you currently have, like wrapped up in your like shin plate.
When I met with Vance before, I saw him open this, correct?
You saw him. Yeah, he like took the top of it, he cracked it, and he pulled out the stone part of it, and he looked it over once, and he put it back, and he cracked back the wooden casing part.
Okay. Can I try to duplicate what I saw him do?
You can make an intelligence check.
13 plus 1, 14?
As you kind of follow up it a little bit, and you got the mechanism sitting there in your hand, and you're trying to pop open the wooden ends, it doesn't seem to budge. Like, you can pry on it, too. Nothing seems to happen. It just seems static. There's like a little bit of wiggle to the stone in the middle, but you can't figure out how to open it.
Okay, can I see the stone? Like, can I see any of the writing clearly?
It's super small. As you look at it and you get a little bit closer, you notice that like what you thought was original text, as you like pull it up to your eye, you can see is more text within text. And you can't really tell, you can only guess that it's text because it's scribbled and spaced that way. But you can't read a damn word of it. It's super teensy.
Give me a second.
It's neat at this point. Snurp kind of just wanders up to you.
Which you would see like right about here. Like the scales are colored white, but as I'm getting closer, they're starting to turn green.
Green.
Or blue, sorry.
Blue.
Yeah, blue, sorry.
Hey, Kobold, what the hell is keeping them?
I don't know. Hey! Are we going or what?
Yeah, we're going. Give me one more moment. I'm gonna hand the one that Xanar handed me back to him. And then I'm gonna turn around and try to subtly take out the other one, see if they look identical.
Am I the only
At
one
least
standing
from the
far
way
enough
it's
away
at.
that's probably watching the gnome watch you do all this?
Oh, he knows we've got it.
Yeah, he's in the group.
Right now, he is kind of just sitting there, dead silent, staring at it, almost like mouth agape, not saying a fucking word. But yeah, you can see the gnome sneeze. You see the whole group sitting there.
Hmm.
Oh shit. What were you doing, Phelan? You were checking to see if it looks similar?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
My monitors. 18.
18. They look almost identical. As you pull them in and you try to look at them like close for close, the only difference you could probably spot is that it seems that the scribbles on the outside of this rock don't look like they match perfectly. But other than that, they are almost like identical, almost even to like the grain of the wood.
Okay. I'm going to put the one that we originally had back where I have it stashed.
Okay.
Hopefully nobody notices it. And then, yeah.
Everyone in the group except for Snurp and Sneed noticed that you put it back, but...
Well, yeah, but not where I put it specifically.
Sure. We'll make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Watch everybody see it. 16.
If you wanted to watch what she was doing, you can make a perception check.
Nah.
Okay.
That's
Zoltan's
probably-
insatiably curious.
Xanar, you know. Womble, you also probably have an idea, even if you don't really care.
Can I see anything from my distance, or is it far away to
You
make
have no idea. You know that they're doing like this little hustled, like, grouped conversation.
Okay.
Or Zoltan only got a 15.
You can't tell what she did with it. She turned around for a little bit, kind of eyed you up, and then just sort of turned around, and you heard some clanks, and then she turned back around.
Now that's a magic trick worth learning, Zoltan.
You're nowhere near me, unfortunately.
I'm gonna give it back to Xanar. Keep it on you. I don't know what to do with the damn thing. I don't know what it is.
Something tells me if someone finds this on us, well, I mean, we've been carrying that other one around. What the hell does it matter now? And then I'm gonna see, is there like any secret compartments in my backpack or anything I can kind of stash it in?
Not really. You can make a sleight of hand check to try to hide it in there.
Yeah, sure, what the hell, why not?
At this point, can I say Zoltan sees Alan with like the mouth agape kind of thing?
Oh yeah. Because
Okay, I kind of walk up to him. Did you know anything about that?
I don't know shit about shit.
Okay.
17 for the sleight of hand.
Okay. I'll say with his other perception check, yeah, you also managed to slip it away. You get it into your backpack. Zoltan knows that you put it in your backpack, but you managed to kind of tuck it into like an extra slotted like part of your bedroll, so it's kind of hidden. It might be a little hard to spot if someone is rifling through your shit, they might not find it right away.
Okay, so manage equipment. What can I add as an item?
The Curious Cylinder.
Curious Cylinder. Okay, freaking this. Okay, add item. Add custom item. Edit.
I had the same problem.
It's a pain in the ass, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know why they made it. Like everything else about D&D Beyond is so nice. But anyway.
And then when you go to type in the stuff, it'll sometimes randomly close the window and you just start all over again.
If you fucking mouth off of it, it's so stupid.
They just
Yeah,
need
the other
less
thing I don't like
clicks.
about D&D Beyond is if you actually have a book, it doesn't have anything for you to like enter saying that. You have to rebuy the book on D&D Beyond.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because the D&D Beyond is not directly linked to Wizards of the Coast.
I know, but it's so stupid. I have the book. I just want it on there.
Yeah, it is
I know I know the feels. I got the same thing. I'm staring at 3 source books right next to me.
Well, with campaign sharing on, you guys don't need to buy them if you're in this campaign.
Yay!
That's nice. Anyone doing anything else?
I mean, Zoltan's making mental notes of everything, but that's about it.
I'm gonna spend most of my time looking dejected since I felt like I really had something going there with the assassin.
Yeah, bonding moment, weirdly enough.
Oh, poor you. Sorry things didn't work out all with the chummy assassin.
The reptiles over here are getting impatient.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go.
After running away, I'm gonna start walking.
You did get a platinum for it.
I'm gonna talk
What
to
was that?
Sneed.
Okay. Womble walks up to Sneed along with the rest of the group.
Wait, did Wobble get the platinum delivered to him, or?
I did.
Yeah, the
Also-
dude slipped the platinum into Womble's bag.
Yeah, but before we go on, what were you inquiring about with somebody, Brian?
I didn't quite hear what Phelan said.
Oh, I had just said that. Hey, at least Wombo got got the platinum, like I promised.
Okay.
Hey.
That's what I thought it was, but I wasn't sure.
I heard something about platinum, and I'm like, oh wait, did that happen?
Sneed,
Yes.
is there something wrong with me? Everybody always ends up running away.
I don't think you've found the right one yet, Womble. You just wait. It'll happen. If you want to know more about it, I would consult Zoltan.
I thought you were gonna say
I was wondering where you were going with that.
I have been awake for way too long. I genuinely thought you were gonna say you should consult your local library.
And who do you think I just pointed you towards?
I'm gonna go run off to Zoltan.
Okay. It's like 2 feet away from you, so.
Zoltan. Zoltan.
Yeah, what's up, Womble?
So, you know how that last guy ran away?
Uh-huh, I remember him.
You know I didn't want that to happen.
You didn't?
No, I actually didn't, despite what I may have said at the time.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about it now, I should have, removed his legs. I'm gonna do that from now on.
Wombo, that seems a bit extreme. I would not recommend that. People don't like having them legs gone.
Out of character, his new best friend is Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan!
Lieutenant Dan, I brought you some burning hands.
The best part is Cheese only had to slightly change the accent.
God damn. That's good.
I don't think you should be removing limbs from people, Womble. Just a friendly tip.
But I just don't know how to make them not run unless I do that.
Well, you gotta give them a reason to stick around, my friend.
If you take their legs off, they're definitely not going to be happy about it, and they're not going to be your friend.
But I've already tried everything I know. I've given so many people so much money.
You see, money don't buy friends, Womble.
It doesn't.
No.
It can buy me.
In fact, Sneed tried to buy me off a few weeks ago, trying to get rid of me. That didn't work.
You guys must be good friends.
Oh yeah, we best friends, right, Sneed?
He buggered off.
That's our favorite game. He likes to play hide and seek.
Sorry, I had to go down the hall for a second. What
No, it's canonical you were hiding in the trees again.
She said we're great friends, ain't we, Sneed? You already buggered off.
Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let me update the map.
It was in character.
Here we go. Like hiding on the side of the road.
And I said, we like to play hide and seek. It's our favorite game.
Meanwhile, Snurp is now just kind of looking off to the left of the road, towards where Sneed went. Like,
Huh?
I'm giving Snurp the stink eye. Like, don't stare.
I give him the stink eye back because I don't know what he means.
No.
And that's for walking. I kind of go, hey, there you are!
God damn it!
See? He plays this all the time.
Damn, you guys got really good at that. I'm so happy I was stolen that one time because now I got all these friends.
Yeah. They seem to like you all right. They let you stick around at least.
That's more than most.
See, look at that. You already got friends.
It turns out my friends were with me all along.
Yeah, now that's the spirit.
That is end of conversation.
Okay.
Took a little out of Womble.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Anyone else got anything else that they want to do on the way to Gomond? It's probably going to be a better part of the day to get there.
I'm probably gonna hang in the back of the party, keeping an eye out for what's coming up from behind, if anything.
Okay.
The only thing I'm doing is making sure Sneed doesn't, like, slink off away from the group. Because that's Zoltan's entire shtick.
Okay.
I'll just walk in front, a little bit ahead of everyone.
Okay.
Snurp's alertness is just dialed up to 11 at this point.
All right. Those of you keeping a lookout, go ahead and make perception checks.
I'm definitely not looking out.
I guess I'm only looking out for Sneed, so that wouldn't be me.
Only if he makes a stealth check.
Aw, damn it. 12 for perception.
18 plus 5, so 23.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. As you guys are walking along, and you guys are kind of keeping an eye out, it's maybe about 4 hours into the journey. There's one incident that kind of comes to mind. There's been a handful of different people passing along here and there. As in, like, you guys see a few patrols of troops and guards, nothing too unusual, some families, some travelers, some traders, a few wagons. At one point, Sneed, for about... Computer. Okay. At one point, Sneed, for about half a second, with that roll, way off in the distance behind you,
you catch a small glimpse of a black figure on a horse. But then it kind of just gone. It's like way back in the tree line. Like you barely catch a glimpse of it, and it's at least several hundred yards away.
I'm not gonna say a damn thing. Your friend has come home to roost, Rhea.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that except for Sneed.
Yep.
I know that. No, that was just me being snarky.
Nope, I know. I'm just saying that for metagame purposes because I know it's hard for people to think about that.
Oh, I know.
And the rest of your guys' journey goes without a hitch. Few little awkward encounters where people kind of knock the goblin and the kobold, but otherwise it seems fine. You guys get to Gomond. It's somewhat late in the afternoon. Gomond seems to be a decently sized, walled-in town, probably about twice the size of roughly twice the size of what the hell is that? Barest, that place that you guys had met in Vance. So it's not quite Humble Bumble, but it's a decent size. This seems to be pretty active. There's you guys don't have any problems getting in. It seems like things are somewhat lax. The guards do eye you guys up and down a little bit, give you a warning to keep the goblin and the kobold in check.
Tail up, close to Xanar as possible. Again.
Yep, just slurked right up his leg.
I only want to stay long enough to drop Alan's ass off and leave.
Okay.
Oh, you know that's not happening.
Zoltan's gotta buy y'all a drink. You at least sticking around for that.
And as you guys get into the middle of town square, it seems like there is a pretty sizable crowd of maybe about 20 to 30 people in the middle of the square gathered around a bright purple and red wagon. And in the middle of that crowd, there seems to be, all you can see is in the middle of it is the form of a tall, lanky, pink, furboled woman who is currently beckering out into the crowd. And as soon as you guys get into this group, Elton just kind of goes, "Oh, fuck," and then disappears into the streets next to you.
Hey!
What?
Where you go?
That's Moira. I fucking owe her money. I gotta go. Anyway, I appreciate you guys taking me here. It's a huge deal. If you're ever in town again, look me up. Although when she's here, I'm not going to be here, okay? Did you understand that part?
Zoltan got it.
Okay. I do recommend checking her out. She's got great wares, but I'm not fucking here, okay?
Okay.
Thank you guys again. I'll see you in the local pub. I think it's called the Iron Ale or something stupid like that. I always hated it. I'll catch you for the drinks. Okay, bye.
Yeah. Make sure you come for the drink.
He's gone.
He seemed like a nice fella. He traveled with you guys for a while?
As long as you're
Yeah,
Well,
just a
since
little
the
while.
beginning. Actually, since the beginning.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna go see what this Mara person's got for sale.
As you're kind of getting closer, you do hear some interesting bumble. It's not like it's like a yelling crowd or anything like that, but there's people that are kind of staring. She's got two arms of the cart wide open. There's rugs out. There's little knickknacks here and there. It looks like she's kind of cleaning herself out a little bit. She's turning to one person going, "Oh, hello, dearest. Yes, of course. Let me get you that right away. That'll be 565 gold." And she's handing things out, and she's taking in money, and she's dealing with sales right away. And she spots you, kind of walk up like, "Oh, hello, handsome. I'll be with you in a moment."
All right, I like it.
I turn to whoever's closest and I go,
I already hate this.
Yeah, that would be me.
"You're right, that would be you."
You know the best thing is, y'all turn your back. Sneed is gone. He went to get a drink.
And as you get up there, Zoltan, and she kind of gives away stuff like, "Hello, and what can I get for you, you handsome man?"
Aw, you flatter me, but I'm just more seeing what you got available.
Well,
I heard you got something nice
I'm
for it.
stock right now. I've got quite a few scrolls left. a few potions of healing. I know how you would dangerous-looking sorts like to go through those things like candy. We also have a few weapons that are scary and dangerous-looking. What's your poison?
What kind of potions y'all got?
Versus the charlatan.
Charlatan would have loved this one.
You would have been taking notes seriously.
There was a moment there I thought we were gonna run back into them again.
I really thought so. I was actually
Literally the next town. Oh, I know you guys.
You asked about potions?
Yeah.
Well, I've got quite the range. What kind are you looking for? We got some. What kind of money are we talking about here?
Oh, I'm just looking for some simple healing potions at the moment.
I have quite a few of those. I've got about 8 of those left in stock, and I'm currently selling them at a paltry sum of 68 gold apiece, just for
Jesus.
you.
68 gold. That
Zoltan-
seems a bit high, don't it? I'm sure you'd be willing to go a little lower for little old me.
Darling, you can flatter me all you want, and I'll just say yes. I'll roll persuasion check.
Oh my goodness!
17.
Just for you, and that darling little hillbilly thing you've got going on, I'll go 65 and no lower.
That does seem fair, though. I will definitely take one of them potions for 65 gold.
Just the one? Okay. And she reaches down, she hands you one, she'll take the 68 gold.
65.
65.
65, thank you.
One fucking healing potion.
Hey, I'm not here to keep it.
They're no better gaming.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. Zoltan's a hillbilly. He don't know no prices.
I know.
But what I'm talking about, even if Sneed had been watching, he wouldn't have stopped him from getting scalped. He would have laughed.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, all my outcry was out of character. I apologize.
That's fine. She's an interesting character, but yeah. I don't know how versed any of you are with prices, so I don't know if immediately you would catch that this is extremely high. Phelan might, because she deals with healing arts. But yeah.
Dirk probably wouldn't, but player does. So
Yeah.
it's hard to fight that many.
Well,
If it wasn't for critical yeeting, you would have someone that would actually know.
And then she's gonna turn. So, can I get you anything else? I've got plenty of other goods. You want a weapon? You want something scary? You want scrolls? I know you have maybe some spell requirements you wish to use.
I would, but obviously, if I'm coming back, I need to buy more than one item. I need to go procure some more currency to make sure that I can afford these lovely items.
Well, you do that just as well, darling, but I'm gone in about 12 hours, so make it quick. I move around a lot.
All right. If I don't see you, I'm sure I will sometime soon.
Cool. You have any other friends who want somewhere? Is anyone else around this, or did everyone else just fuck off?
I'm probably just observing from a distance, but I'm not getting into this.
Okay. I'm observing from a distance plus 1 foot.
Almost like an arm on Zagnar's ankle for that child for support. Sneed fucked off. Phelan, where are you at?
I'm not far. I'm just kind of keeping an eye out.
I fucked up.
Sorry, Womble?
I fucked off and I decided to go look for Sneed because he fucked off before me.
I mean, if you wanted to just follow him, it wouldn't be that hard. He just
Nope. I started following probably a good 3 minutes after he fucked off.
Make an investigation check both Sneed and Womble.
Yep, I'll need to start fucking fast.
Wait, perception check?
Investigation.
Oh, investigation. Okay, one sec.
I got an investigation of 22.
Wow.
Well done, Wobble.
I wear a little Sherlock's home hat.
17 plus 3, so 20. Unnatural.
Okay.
So you have a purple hat for pants.
Just before you manage to find the Iron Ale, which seems to be actually a pretty large tavern, nearly double the size of Hilda's. Immediately, Womble just sort of bumps into the back of you after he's following you for a little bit.
Oh, well, hello. You know what? I'll hold the door for it. I'll be cordial to Womble.
Thank you, good sir.
Time to go find a corner and get a drink.
Okay. You push open the door.
Ideally, a corner where I can see the door.
Right. As you open the door, you realize immediately you won't even be able to see the door if you go to a corner. It's packed. It's like a college bar on like day after exams.
Oh dear.
There are guards everywhere off shift. There are merchants. It's a whole run of the mill. Well, you notice it's mostly guards, upper class, and merchant type in this place.
Ooh.
And
Let's just find a corner table, Womp.
By the way, how deep into Reichland are we now?
not that deep. I think you guys are probably in the upper
So
you guys already
still a good bit northern.
You guys are in the upper 10% of Reichland.
Okay.
Wait, upper 10%?
So we're not too far away from the neutral
No,
territory.
Oh.
Geographically.
You're in the first major town before the border.
I can feel my brain cells melting.
So you guys find yourself a table. Is anyone else going to interact with Moira? At one point, she does try to call out Xanar because he's a tall dude.
Wait, who now do that?
The lady that
Moira
scammed me out of the
is
potion.
Moira is sitting there like, "You hunky beast of a man! Would you like to come look at any of my dangerous wares, or would you just like to look at me?"
I try and suppress the chuckle, but I just can't.
I'm good for now. Just waiting for a friend. Where is Zoltan anyways?
I just appeared in front of him. Look at that! I got a healing potion!
Alright. Well, I think there was mention about drinks. How about we go get some drinks?
Alright, that sounds like a fair thing. Anyone know where we need to go to the tavern? Hey, where did Sneed go? Did you guys keep an eye on him? He likes to run off.
Nope, not my responsibility.
That's true, that's mine. Shoot.
I see boot.
I point at Xanar's boot.
You know, I believe that too. Alright. Let's see if we can find our way to some tavern.
Alright, I guess we got a investigation, Badly?
I'll figure you guys actually just from the group of you. It doesn't take you too long to find it in general.
Okay.
You guys can ask around, I'm assuming, and find it pretty quick. You do find the iron ale. It's packed as usual. Over in the corner, you see. It takes you a little bit of hunting around in it, but you do see that it seems that through some means, Sneed and Womble have secured one solitary table with about 8 chairs, and people are giving you guys a berth for some reason.
Oh, hey, look at that! Sneed went and got us a table.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
let's
lay
go!
my-
Bring that table!
I'm not even going to bring up the point that it was the only one available.
Zoltan thinks you're a miracle worker.
Okay. Unless anyone has anything specific they want to do in the tavern for the night, I think we might call it there for the session.
Whew. I fucking did it.
You did what?
I stayed up all this time.
Oh god, that's right. You're still awake. What's wrong with you, Azure?
Holy.
Damn it, Azure, go get some sleep, man.
We even
You
have
don't
a RP, bud.
You don't even know, Rhea. I've been awake since 1 a.m.
Azure's drinking coffee right now.
I haven't drank any coffee.
Straight to his veins.
Don't do that, sweetie. Seriously.
I take this shit serious.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little sad that no
Why?
one wanted to buy more of Moira's stuff.
Oh,
I don't have any money!
She
Wait.
had a lot of stuff, guys.
oh no.
Well, you said
Padley.
12 hours. There's a chance she'll still be there when we go back.
Yeah, she'll be around for a little bit.
Wait, Padley, Amanda around?
No, she is currently picking up some stuff from her folks' house.
God damn it. I needed to ask if you make faces while you do voices.
Oh, I absolutely do. You don't need to ask her.
Okay.
Like, if I had a webcam, I'd actually use it, because I realize a lot that I rely on expressions, which is totally pointless.
So apparently a potion of healing costs 50 gold. So me buying it for 65 wasn't a huge ripoff.
It's not a huge ripoff.
But that's 15 gold you don't have for other stuff.
That's also true, but I'd like to point out that he didn't get totally scammed out of it.
Potions aren't the fun thing to buy from her. I'll give that little tip.
Mhm.
Oh damn, metagame.
I just feel like Snurp was put off by this entire scene, and he he wasn't gonna go buy anything.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. She was.
I really don't have enough gold for anything she's got, so.
Oh, are you guys broke? I thought you had money.
No, Grognar was the only one who did it. And he threw it back at the guard when he bolted.
Yeah.
You guys are broke.
I've got 105.
I've got 1 platinum and 47 gold.
Oh man.
I got probably twice what Phelan has.
And I had 115 gold before I bought that potion.
I spent a lot of my money just trying to buy friends.
If I understand this right, the ranger that doesn't like anybody is richer than the rest of y'all?
Well, no, Phelan's got like 100 and... No, Phelan's got like 57 gold.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
I got
I
like
just realized-
71 total.
I just realized something, guys. You know that one old man we killed?
Uh-huh.
And how I gave him a lot of money?
You never got it back!
You did not.
Can we go back?
Too late now. We pocketed a scroll that Phelan and
I think someone would. I think Snurp would have done an investigation and found some other stuff.
But he didn't.
Actually, yeah. With Snurp's investigation check, actually specifically, he did not find anything on the guy.
Probably gave it to all of his other...
Way you figure he probably distributed it or put it in a coffer of some sort with that kind of traveling group.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least it goes to a good cause.
But yeah, we're all broke badly.
I thought you
Hey.
had money. I guess I forgot that Ragnar whipped that last set of rewards.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you put
Distributed
Moira.
it, and shit hit the fan.
Yeah, you put Moira in the game too soon. I'm guessing.
She might have, but I mean, she's probably gonna be reoccurring.
She's a traveling salesman. She'll be back.
Yeah.
I love the voices you do, Padley.
Oh, thank you. I have fun with them. I like probably having too colorful of merchants, but I don't know what's fun.
I can't believe RTX voice is not compatible with me.
That's amazing that Womble was blocked by RTX.
That actually is pretty funny.
It is pretty funny, Womble.
I'm just very shocked that happened.
Apparently it believes Womble is noise.
So that's what I was hearing when I thought there was like robotics going on.
So wait, how did it make me sound?
It was cutting out for me.
It was cutting out a lot.
Oh damn! It knew that like half of me was noise.
Yeah, I think it was whenever you started doing the too much.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I have more class than that, Padley.
Sorry?
It's a.
That's it.
Yep. That
That's
noise
the noise.
came out, and it's like, that is just noise. We're gonna block that.
That's pretty funny still.
Well, admittedly, if you heard that any other time, you would assume someone was having god awful
Wait.
interference issues.
Yeah, but
I was upset that Zoltan healed the elder, and then we just immediately killed him.
yeah, we should have fucking healed him
I
again.
was super conflicted about that. Me as a player didn't want to kill him, but me as the Snurp wanted to. So I went with Snurp.
You guys had some very interesting confrontations this whole thing. Once
I
between
really was not sure what to do at that point.
Yeah.
And that's why Sneed just made the decision.
Yeah, out of character, I seriously wanted to just straight up murder the guy. And then in character, I was so conflicted, I just...
Why couldn't you have been conflicted about keeping the other one a prisoner?
I was.
Guys,
No, you weren't. You were very happy to let him go.
No, actually, I was more conflicted than you think.
I mean,
I honestly,
reasons.
I figured if we didn't let him go, we would wind up with a bigger problem on our hands.
I got upset
Yeah.
We
because
let him go, and we wound up with a bigger problem.
I just got upset because we were trying to like figure out what he was actually there for, and none of us could roll high enough.
Nope.
yeah.
The
Well,
DC
clearly, whatever he told us wasn't the truth.
Yep.
Let's just assume he was a bad guy.
No, honestly, he might have straight up told the truth.
Well, he was in Zone of Truth and he failed the
He
save,
failed.
right?
No, he succeeded.
He succeeded.
Oh, he
But-
succeeded.
Oh no, the assassin failed. The old dude failed his save. Like he could not tell a lie.
Yeah,
Yep.
but he was also evading the truth.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
let's assume he was a bad guy.
Trying to intimidate the shit out of him to at least, kind of get on the right path.
That
but-
got him to at least break character. So I mean that worked.
Gotta admit, was not expecting that.
Back onto the important topic. I can send feedback by recording myself to NVIDIA. They'll love to just review my sample.
I want to see the tech get that
it.
file.
Do it.
Could not hear me on mic.
This is how I sound.
They'd probably send him the number for a doctor near him.
Also, I'd like to point out when we were talking about Snurp's dream, I wanted to make the comment that, like, Snurp, you can't tell a lie in the dream. All I'm imagining in a Snurp dream is him being like 50 feet tall and destroying cities.
Oh, oh, that's super cute.
So in character, when Snurp does that Snurp voice, it's very unsettling.
I'm biggest now.
Wait, what's unsettling?
Yeah.
Rhea,
Rhea,
What?
what'd you say was unsettling?
I want to
Oh,
hear you.
no, the sudden non-Snurp voice gets very unsettling.
Oh yeah.
All that.
Well, the possessed Snurp.
Yeah, the possessed Snurp.
Well,
There's a lot of mysteries going on right now. That
I can't wait till we get to the body switching episode where everybody has to do the best impression they can of the other characters.
I'm not
Why
one.
would that be a thing? Padley, do not make that a thing.
it's already there. The idea is already there. It's planted seed.
I want to hear Zoltan's.
I can tell you right now, I was raised a candidate for a Zoltan. I don't tell you what.
I was raised in the South.
I can actually speak it.
Maybe everyone just becomes a small Snurp copy.
I don't feel like I have the skill to copy that.
I demand if we have to form a Snurp brigade, we sing "We Are Family."
Oh no, my brothers are back.
You sing your family while you try to murder each other?
Oh boy.
Why'd you bring it back? Oh man.
My freaking
I do gotta
throat is
admit, I think it's freaking
torn.
hilarious that Snurp the Kobold hates crowds.
It's Snurp. I like. Yeah, it's a good character development. There's a lot of good RP this session, actually, guys.
I feel
Especially
like
props to Womble for a really long and just like direct conversation with.
I really tore up my throat somehow. I'm not in my best shape.
Well,
You need sleep.
I also have to backtrack for a moment because I mean I don't think it was technically a lie, but when I told the assassin about the horse and the gas,
You perceived it as the horse fart.
Yeah.
God damn it.
No.
Yeah.
The assassin could lie.
no,
but he
I
said-
couldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
that's
well,
probably what my character would have perceived it as. Would that
Yeah,
technically be
That was
true?
actually, that's kind of what I was figuring because you probably wouldn't have seen the 13th time that the bug got thrown at you.
Oh shit.
I feel,
Quickly,
so bad.
guys.
I feel so bad for Xanar. He just keeps getting hit with the stink bugs.
Quickly, guys, fill the
The
notes.
assassin could have lied, but I don't think he lied as much as we think. Or y'all believe.
Maybe.
Which one?
The assassin. I think it was a bit more honest.
Mm.
He's
your
an assassin.
credibility is shot.
Don't bite me.
He's an assassin. His job is to lie and deceive and kill.
True. But
Yes.
sometimes the truth gets you a lot further.
Yes. When a simple
After it takes you alive.
free and far.
Ask the charlatan and Grognar. Half truths could keep you alive too.
That's very true.
Wait, I gotta fill up these notes real quick, guys. I'm calling
Are
upon.
they legible? Are you able to type right now?
Yes.
I will tell you this much, Womble, though. Just not a character. Clearly, he's following us. I hope to God he doesn't have some kind of vendetta against the goblin that kept him awake all night.
Honestly,
No, he's a stalker now to the goblin. I just can't stop thinking about you.
yeah. Actually, I was like, John, if you said anything to the group, I would have said,
He came back for me.
and then I would have ran off into the forest.
It was a good thing you didn't tell anybody.
Oh. Phelan Reiklin was let go. My notes.
No patch.
I'm still waiting. They haven't said anything as to whether or not the releases.
Now Zoltan knows too much too now.
I hope
He does.
it comes out tonight. I'm
Well, I
tired of getting
tested
calls
the
about
fix
it.
Alton's not gonna have a fucking free night of sleep in like so long.
I mean, he almost got killed by a dragonborn and a lizard.
Yeah, he's had a pretty traumatic fucking life at this point.
Honestly, I mean, it's
And a
probably
couple
very
more-
unlikely at this point. It would be weird if Alan turns out to be the main villain and you people let him escort him.
Oh, yeah.
The charlatan and Gamera almost killed him at the beginning.
Yeah.
I honestly think that Alan is shady as fuck.
Oh yeah. I mean, did you see how many hits he took?
Okay,
Not
no,
many.
you guys are rolling
Not
like,
many.
no, you guys just rolled like fucking ass, and he rolled like a goddamn champion.
He has some HP, Padley. He has
Ryan
some
did
real
roll a 1
HP.
on his attack.
He did, but I cannot believe how many 20s and 19s that fucker rolled.
Yeah,
damn.
I mean, Gamera attack 1 kills the person who just sticks his hand into the hall.
What's all the no?
Oh yeah. One other thing though, Padley, did you say Alton or something?
I keep mixing up his name. It is Alan.
Okay, thank God.
I keep fucking it up. I don't know.
I just kept assuming that was true, so thank God I was making that
Yeah.
assumption.
In my mind, I have them separated.
Stop stretching
So
my
I instantly default to, are you talking about the numbers with us?
No, it's my bad. It's Alan. I keep fucking it up.
I will say this though, I'm happy we finally got him back to town. I'm so sick. I was so sick of having to worry about like, did we make sure we brought him with us?
Anything I throw is gonna
And
hurt.
how much time do we think we need to give him before I start tormenting him with a
I'll find one for you.
Oh god.
Tormenting him with what? You cut out there.
centipedes again?
Oh
Ooh.
God.
Oh. He's gonna be so fucking happy he's back in town.
Guys, how do I spell the word filled?
Filled.
Thank you. Oh, it says it's wrong. It
What?
says
Fold!
fold?
F-I.
Filled. Oh, filled is with an I. That's what I've been screwing up this entire time.
I was like, that is how you spell that word though.
Sleep. Go to sleep.
You go to sleep.
Okay.
I mean, I think most of us have to soon.
I mean, I gotta get up at 4:20 in the morning.
That's a meme number.
It is a meme number, but I still do it.
Staging's down, so we can't do our release.
Wait, you wake up specifically like a 10-minute interval instead of a half-hour interval? Are you a serial killer?
So when I get all those questions
It's because I set my I hit the snooze button too many times.
Oh.
Also, Padley, I never thought I'd meet someone who wakes up earlier than you, Mr.
oh,
Old Man.
not making friends and support.
I can choose my schedule for any time. I still wake up at 6. I can't beat that.
You go to bed at 8:30, wake up at 6, Old Man Padley.
I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
go to bed at like 9, and yeah.
We had a weird living arrangement in campus because Padley'd go to bed at like 9, and then Corey would get back from his job at 11. It's like, anyone want to order pizza?
Or when fucking I was going to bed and Colin was fucking like coming downstairs, I'm like, oh hey, morning, Colin, you're up early, and he's like, night, Padley, and went to bed. I'm like, what?
You do understand that he's still nocturnal to this day.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Guess I didn't realize you guys were college mates or whatever.
Yeah, we were roommates.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did I spell Womble with 2 M's?
Oh my God, he doesn't even know how to spell his own name! Well, his own character's
Let
name.
me scroll up. No, I didn't. I didn't spell it like that.
Sure, go to bed. We can handle notes. Please.
No, read my notes. Are they good notes?
No, go to bed.
I want to read his notes.
Alright. Yes, that's good. Go to bed.
That is so nice.
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Padley, do people still puke in your bedroom all the time?
Wait, right?
So fucking-
That
Wait,
sounds
was
like
that a
story.
thing?
That
Yeah.
sounds like a story.
4 or 5 different people, not me, puked in my fucking room.
Wow.
He had the unluckiest room in the house.
Yeah.
Did you also have like orgies in there or what?
No, we had people who couldn't hold their liquor.
The one thing I didn't have, which I'm so glad, is when the two people did hook up in Colin's room when they were downstairs and they were having a party.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what happened now? Did that happen after I moved out?
You never heard about that
No!
What?
one? One time when Colin was going up to his room while some downstairs and they were having a party, apparently two people were hooking up in his room because they were looking for an empty room in the house. And
What
he came
does-
out of my room and was like, well, there's people in my room.
What does
And he just
hooking
started
up
leaving
mean?
until they left.
How the hell did they get in?
They just wandered into the house and went all the way upstairs and found an empty room. I don't fucking know.
Were they on your bed or something?
They're on Colin's bed, apparently.
Oh.
Okay, when did that happen?
Oh God, what year was that?
It had to have been after I moved out.
It might have been. I don't remember.
Because we always had somebody at the house. There's no way they would have snuck in when I was there.
Yeah, but that I'd rather have the puke over that, to be honest.
I would agree with that.
Good times.
Oh, college dorms.
I also liked when we were looking at apartments. Valley's like, all right, we got two options. We're going to the first one now. Okay, we all walk outside the house. Okay, that one was shit. Yeah, it was pretty shit. I don't think we want this one. Realtor comes out. Yeah, they just told me they wanted to stay. Well, this worked out splendidly.
Wow.
Then we got the second one, and they're like, do we get the whole house? No, just the top half. Are there enough bedrooms? Yes, actually. Huh. Well, no other options. Let's go with it.
Yeah, my only complaints were shitty parking.
Oh god, that parking was atrocious. My car got hit while it was parked.
Yeah. And the downstairs neighbors were cunts.
No matter both of them, the two that we had, the first one's parked me in and also kept shutting off our heat in the winter.
What?
That was one pissy moron who thought that they were paying out the... I don't know what the fuck his mental problem was. It's literally like half a penny a year to keep on the fan for a heater. And
Yeah.
he turned off our fucking heater in the winter like a dozen times, and I had to keep fucking going down there and turning it back on again.
Yeah,
Jesus.
our landlord actually went to him and showed him the math of how much extra they would pay per month if we had it constantly running, and it ended up being like 17 cents a year.
Yeah. I also have to go down there and throw a fucking dollar down that guy's
And he would still shut it off. And then the next ones would just smoke weed into the vents.
Yep, that was fun. We got hotboxed all the time.
And never had the audacity to invite us.
To be honest, Chris, we were all loud and rowdy nerds.
The best people to smoke weed with. Come on now.
That's valid.
Whew. Okay, guys.
The recording
it's
has
been
stopped,
good.
right?
No one listens this late unless they really want to anyway.
Hey, this is all in the past, guys. Nobody's listening to my freaking YouTube channel.
What?
Who cares?
I don't worry about anything. We didn't do anything illegal.
Right.
It's the
You
safest
wanna-
place on YouTube for you to.
Hey.
It's the safest place on YouTube to divulge your secrets.
Hey, Aflong, that's not 100% true anymore.
Why not?
No reason.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No reason. Let's drop this Aflong.
He sleeps
Azure
around
secretly
the
has 1 million followers and they're all watching the videos right now.
I just somehow keep your viewers lower than that number.
Honestly,
I only have
with
12.
Roger shenanigans, you would definitely raise the viewership.
You
Mhm.
stream yourself watching the video, so it's only watching once.
But then people would go
Oh,
afterwards and look
yeah,
them
that's a
up.
smart idea. It took me about 30 seconds to understand, but it's a smart one. But yeah, I think we've gotten enough notes jotted down for this session at this point.
Good. I had to add a bunch so I knew what to read.
Hey, I added most of them, I'll have you know, besides the whole who characters are thing.
I appreciate it because when I go for the recap, I literally just go right down the list. So if there's nothing there, I'm like, oh god, what happened here? What happened here?
I should put more jokes in here.
I'm just waiting for the day where we're forced to have somebody else read it.
I mean, you had it the 1 week when
We did.
We did.
And then we had the note that Aflong's computer can't read recaps.
Yep.
And I need to get a new fucking mic.
I've been good for the most part of this session.
Yeah,
Not like
yeah,
100%,
pretty good.
though.
Yeah, but I've also unplugged and replugged my mic back in 6 times during this whole thing.
Well, Brian, have you ever tried the religion of RTX voice?
I feel like that would be worse.
Just don't speak Wombalese.
Oh, God. I
don't
wonder if
know,
we do anything to Snurp.
Snurp's kind of edging there.
It really is. You'll be fine. It just doesn't like quick fluctuations.
I'm more audible than Womble, but there are a couple of points.
Thank you.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go to bed.
See you
Bye.
later.
Have a good night.
Good night.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye, guys. Thanks for the session.
Bye.
Bye, guys.